Hello everybody, welcome back. Bardic is back. I'm so excited to be back. The cameras are a little off, it's fine, we'll get to it, but welcome back to our little tale in our carnival in this fey vale. Our heroes, brave and true, are finding so many things to do, from finding voices and saving love to showing off and going far and above. But there seems here, then there's more here than there seems, as if there are things missing from their very dreams. So sit back, watch and laugh as we continue down this path. Welcome everybody back to the Witch Beyond the Wighlight. I'm excited to be back. My internet is working. I'm so excited to be back on this channel. Big shout out to Marquee Gaming and Raphazeel for hosting during my down week, so thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me that we can still at least stream when that's working. But we're back home, my setup's right, we'll get into it, and thank you guys absolutely so much for the love and support you've shown today. BTD, Rob, we love you, we miss you. Hope you had a safe trip. Angie, thank you for the resub. We had a hype train. Garlic, welcome to the first time watching Feywild. You guys are amazing. Silent, thank you for the raid. I'm so excited to get into tonight's game and play some Feywild extravaganzas. Now, quick little announcements before we start. If you are new to my channel, my name is Bardic Dice. I go by Michael, or you can call me whatever you want. I really don't care. But I have a fantastic love time of just streaming, and I like to do D&D. I do 2 games, Fates United on Thursdays and this one on Wednesdays, both at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to know any announcements of when else I'll stream, I'm still getting into work, so I'm trying to redo a schedule where I'll stream every week for like map making and playthroughs. But I just kind of do that randomly as is. But make sure to follow me on socials for any of those announcements. Besides that, quick shout out again to Deely Raphazeel. She is our official artist for this game. She's done all the wonderful character portraits that you can see on the side of our wonderful, beautiful people's frames. Like I said, we have Fates United on Thursdays, but our sister channel, Marquee Gaming, that we share a Discord with, I play in that one as well. They stream Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Marquee Gaming. So go check them out, and if you're not, consider joining our Discord. We have so much fun supporting each other, all of the creatives. We have poems and map making and artwork and creative people and just fun while we're not streaming, just a community that we always support each other throughout the week. So if you're a streamer, you can post your going live stuff. It's amazing. We have super fun time, and it's because you make the community amazing. So thank you guys so much. Other little announcements besides that, Lit, I'm sure you'll announce your big campaign coming up, so that's a little one there. But with that, I think we'll go ahead and get into our player intros around. You guys let us know who you're playing in tonight's Feywild campaign, and then any other projects or social media you would like to shout out. Starting with the reason why we're playing this game. Up at the top, Brittany.
It's me. I'm Brittany. I'm playing Rhea. She is a half-elf warlock who just trying to get some stuff done here. Oh.
Easy peasy, I like it. Going over to your right, the one who raided today.
Hi, that was muted. Professional.
He's really the silent legend.
Nailed it. That being said, yeah, my name is Silent Legend. I play Tyr. He is a fighter gunslinger. Well, going into it. And yeah, I stream, or at least I'm going to start trying to stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Nice. Anyone East Coast, it's going to be a little bit hard for you guys because I am West Coast. Sorry.
That's what she said, so it's fine.
Okay.
Hey guys, by the way, we're not family friendly tonight. Just a reminder.
Not tonight.
No, we're not family friendly. Nope.
And on Sundays, I actually also do a DnD stream where I play in a game called Ragnarok, or as my DM will now refer to it as Age of Strife.
Ooh.
It starts just sometime before Beacon, so if you have some time before Beacon starts, go ahead and check us out, and then you can go ahead and go over to Beacons because let's be honest, that their stuff is better.
Stop it! You watch what you want. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, and that's it for me.
Wonderful. Going down to our second line, the truly adorable, but maybe not the most intellectual of our not players, but characters.
I'm glad you clarified.
Clarification.
Lit definitely makes up for the lack of intelligence of his character.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
So is it good? Is it? I'm assuming it's me.
No, it's not you. I'm just talking about you. But yeah, no.
Okay. Dude, I don't know. You were saying adorable. It's like, is he calling me adorable or?
Of course you're adorable.
Yeah, I assumed that he was talking about D as soon as he said adorable.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then he changed. I'm like, oh no, it's Lit.
Guys, we've been off for a week, so bear with us.
Yeah, so anyway, what's up everybody? Fisk, aka Literary DM here. I make weekly YouTube videos for player and DM tips using media and writing tools to help enhance your games. As Bardic mentioned at the top of the stream, I am actually in January starting up the Winds of Calamity. It is a weekly D&D game set in the world of The Legend of Zelda. It will be featuring Bardic as well as our good friend Silent. And their character intro videos will be coming up. This Monday, we actually had one for Rachel, aka Pip 400 Art, introducing her Twilight Paladin. And I'm excited for her character. She mentioned in that video, so I'll mention it here. Bardic is playing her twin brother. So it's going to be a good time. I'm so excited. Go hop on over. There's a link to the channel. It's going to be a good time. Yeah.
Perfect. Super excited for that one.
Oh, yeah, same. I am also incredibly nervous.
Over to you. The one and the only.
Yeah, the not adorable.
The overly adorable.
Stop that.
No, it's all good. Yeah, Hi, I'm Deely. I play Glass, a warlock as well. And yeah, she's pretty cool, just aesthetic, you know. It's all about that carnival aesthetic. I also stream every week. I'm gonna stop saying every Tuesday and Wednesday because that's been definitely up in the air lately. But I stream every week art on Tuesdays or Wednesdays or sometimes both. And yeah, it's always a good time. I did the art for this and doing a lot of fun little collaboration stuff here and there. So it's a lot of fun. And yeah, and I stream because I'm also West Coast. Stream every
West Coast.
at 1, usually around 1 p.m. PST. So
She
yeah.
gets that
Okay.
PST from being out in the West. PTSD.
Actually, now it's
Anyways.
mountain time. Actually, it's mountain time now because everybody else switched because Arizona doesn't. So
Yeah, you're the
now it's
weirdos
actually
that don't
No,
switch.
they're the normal
One
people
Yeah.
that
time.
shouldn't switch.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it's Arizona and one other state that don't do it, and they're
Hawaii.
Hawaii, and they're normal. They're the normal ones.
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
All about
Sorry,
perspective.
The
But
rest
yeah,
of the world doesn't do it.
and continue on with player intros down to our bottom row, but our lovelies, the one and the only. She is the mother of the group.
Hi guys, I'm Angie, Angel Johnson. I also occasionally stream, and I play Azrael, the ranger slash Mary Poppins slash carnival mom, because I am in fact server mom in every server. I am going to be kicking back up and starting to stream more often. I am actually going to, at some point in time tomorrow, get set back up and start streaming Spiritfarer on a weekly basis, maybe bi-weekly. We'll see.
Nice.
Because I'm going to try and be cool like Mike and get affiliate or something.
Yeah. Go give her a follower.
Yeah,
Help her
everybody
get to
give her a follow.
affiliate.
Oh yeah, do it.
But yeah, that's me.
No.
Do it now.
Get to the chopper.
Hardcore pressure, okay.
Get to the follow button.
Get to the follow button.
Must follow.
And last but not least,
Now, lol.
we have stolen his streaming time for the week, but the one and the only, the every letter of the alphabet, our lovely friend, Mr. Cinnabon.
I believe it's called Batiba.
My bad.
Just pronounce it correctly. I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
I'll get it right in the future. Don't worry.
Oh god, no.
So easy,
My name is Nick. I'm going to be playing Autumn Saffron, your favorite fiery red-headed gunslinger in this game, who now has an extra hole in one of her hats, as she did a nice little trick last week. So, but yeah, I stream a couple of times every week at least over on my channel, so at BTD RPG, or as the Alphabet channel, I guess. So hang out with us there. We got a fun creative community too. I do a lot of map making, D&D chats. I'll be bringing some of my campaigns over eventually. I do have a one-shot coming up for Thanksgiving, so I'll be doing a Thanksgiving themed one-shot. So I'll have more on that when I have information on the exact day. And I've been dragging myself through NaNoWriMo. So
Yeah.
I've been working on a couple of my drafts and short stories and stuff like that. So if you like hanging out in the evenings or have nothing else to do and like drinking whiskey and tea and Coke, then swing on by my channel because we chat all about writing. So
It's true.
it's very true.
Creepy, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for the resub. 10 months. Wild. So crazy. Yeah, guys, this is my official 1-year anniversary of streaming.
Oh,
Yeah, I was excited to do it tonight on stream when we back. The internet knew had to get into shape.
Wow.
So super
Dude.
excited. Yeah.
That's
For
awesome.
everything. So thank you guys so much for all the love.
Happy birthday to you.
Stop it. That's in 12 days. We'll go over that later.
Oh yeah.
We should have
Yeah.
baked a
So,
cake and popped out of it.
I do apologize for tonight. The lack of DMing powers. I did shave my beard for Halloween. so I could cosplay as Ren, and so my DM powers are slowly growing back, but they are missing tonight, so I do apologize.
You can
It was a
borrow
worthy
some.
sacrifice.
Little did we realize Mike's DMing powers operate off of Samson rules.
It's very true. Yep. I feel anyone that knows me should know that rule. It's true.
Yep, it's
So,
true.
I'm super excited to get back into tonight's game. Fingers crossed, because it wasn't working when I was testing it before the stream. Let me know if you cannot hear the Feywild intro. It might be a thing. But we're going to jump into tonight's game of the Wild Behind the Witchlight. Once every 8 years, the fantastical, fabulous, fashionable Witchlight Carnival touches down on your world, bringing joy to one settlement after the next. We are the ringmasters of this carnival, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. You can put your faith in us that we know how to put on a good show. But there's more to this magical extravaganza than meets the eye. Don't you remember visiting the carnival? The bright lights, the wonderful, amazing colors, the glorious exotic acts. But what do you really remember from those memories? Would you remember if you lost something? Something simple, maybe. A doll? Some candy? But what if you lost something more? The ability to be happy? The love of art? The voice of a singer? What would you do to get back what you lost? Come in if you may, but don't forget to buy a ticket, or something of yours could be lost forever. So, welcome back to the Feywild Witchlight Carnival, being ran by the wonderful owners, Mr. Light, a Shadakai, well-endowed, though bigger, gutted man who wears a suit and has a little bit more serious demeanor. And Mr. Light, the wonderful Joker-like character, longer nose, and a jester-type endear costume, who both love running the carnival at which you all are arriving. If this is your first time, remember to walk in with your ticket, or as our players have found out, when you walk in without a ticket, as they did when they were children, it seems that some sort of magic fey of this place seems to allow things to be stolen from them. Now, it'd be one thing if it was coins, candy maybe, but what if you lost something even more extreme? Like our players. Loss of ability to smile, be creative. They've all arrived back at this carnival that only shows up in the material plane every 8 years. Seemingly that fate is playing a string of music, making them come together. They have been exploring the carnival, unearthing different rumors and uncovering things happening behind the tent. A few people have been gone missing. Children who go in without tickets have things stolen. They've even found out by the events of last time, the Big Top extravaganza, that 3 of them were able to go meet with Mr. Witch and Mrs. Light, or Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, that all of them are being watched for allowing the mood of the carnival to go high. Upon leaving, Burley, a bugbear who has a pumpkin on his head, let them know that he thinks something else is afoot here, and that they're not telling everything that they can, offering advice that if they get either Mr. Witch's clock or Mr. Light's vein, Witchlight vein, that maybe they'd have enough leverage to tell them a little bit more. Our characters are now seemingly get to figure out for the rest of the night plans on how to enact this, or go to their own joyous adventures for the rest of the night. The 3 of you guys are now escorted out back into the Big Top extravaganza where the other 3 were waiting for you. You see most of the crowd has dispersed, kind of as the rise of the mood of this carnival, especially after your performance, everybody's excited to get back out there and are just having the times of their life. It is now after midnight. You can feel the energy still lifting you up, even though it's way past everyone's bedtimes. You feel like you could go even until the sun comes up. Behind you, the vines close, and you know the staff area is back behind you. What do you all want to do?
So, what happened back there?
Well, we got to ask some questions.
And just to clarify, it was Tyr, Autumn, and Glass, right? Yep. So
Yep.
you three are walking out, whereas Rhea, I'm waiting for the names to go back, Azrael, and Phelan. I was like, it says lit, Phelan. Are all sitting there waiting
He's a
to see what
professional,
happens.
guys.
I'm very.
Professional.
That's what happens when the beard goes. I'm telling you, it's a thing.
DM, he's got a good one too.
Professional.
Hey guys, professional DM tip: you don't really need to know your characters' names as long as you just put it on the screen.
Yeah, that's what we call cheating.
Cheers. So, anyways, the undescript 3 join with the other undescript 3.
We did have some questions answered, but I don't really know much of what to do with the information. And I'll say everything because I don't remember it, and I'll say everything
don't
that
either.
happened.
Are there any recaps needed?
Yes.
Probably.
I
It's been a
remember
while.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no.
Been a while.
So,
Let's see.
I have is they told you what is lost is taken back to Prismere.
Yes.
And that their patron is Zimbilna.
the Bilna, which both Glass and Rhea, you both recognize Prismere as a sliver, a pizza slice of the Feywild, though you are not familiar with it directly yourself, though indirectly. But Zybilna is the patron, and you also heard earlier, just right before this, that Kettlesteam is a warlock of Zybilna, and that it seems what he was claiming sounds to be confirmed by Burley and what you've heard from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, though maybe his actions of stealing Candlelight's voice is a little off. Candlefoot. But yeah, guys, fucking names. I don't care.
Character, his name's now
Candlelight, yeah. Candlelight, Candlefoot. It's Candlelight, Candlefoot, so either way, I'm right.
Candle something or another.
So, that's the gist of what's going on. And that Burley, his brother has been missing, Hurley, and he believes that they know where he is. He also said that Durla is just what I call her, the one from the Lost section, the one watching the two boys, Candlefoot and Palasha might be willing to help you, as they're all kind of loyal and are concerned, as they all know that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, they all say that they're good people, but think that something else is afoot, or maybe that their hands are a little tied.
Right, and there was some mention of like the pact that they made with potentially something to do with the Shadowfell. I remember that.
Yes, so they I think you guys kind of pushed it with them. They explained that this is not originally their carnival. They used to run a carnival in the Shadowfell, but unfortunately the Shadowfell is a little bit more darker and not as fun, so they kind of got bored of that carnival and ended up making a deal with the original Fae that ran this one to switch. And the deal was that the next time they see each other, that they would switch back.
Right, okay, yeah. And I remember that specifically because, like, of course the Shadowfell comes up in the Feywild campaign. Okay.
Especially when the owners are Shadowkai from the Shadowfell.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, and you also met Thako. So
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, we did meet
the
Thako.
sad clown,
Yep.
because no one likes Thako.
From a sad system.
Yep.
Anyway,
Nosebleed.
Back and shoot him.
Put him out of his misery. It's fine.
Nick and Fisk just summon into it, just take him out back, and just take care of him.
Ready to go out to the backyard there. Go out
Yeah.
to the yonder.
He can't hurt anyone anymore.
Why do you think they put him in the back at the staff area?
Take your -2 AC and shove it.
That's
Let me know
rough.
if this hits AC 0.
Yep. All right. So now what?
I think we need to get more people to help us.
So we need to make more friends.
We have friends. We just need to figure out how to use it.
I think that one of us should probably try to win the magic thing. The carnival.
The crowning of the Witchlight monarch you hear near you.
Yeah, the Winarch. Yeah. That.
Thank you, mysterious voice.
You look over and you see Rot, who's like looking like glass all of a
Okay.
sudden and mimicking her voice. And just with a crown on his head and go.
Thank you, Rot.
Rot, of course, being Rhea's animated
Awakened shrub.
awakened shrub named Rot. Not Rotten, but
Just
Rot.
Rot. No, his name is Rotten, not Rot.
He's semantics.
Rot is
Rotten.
Rot.
You mean what I know.
Rotten.
His name is Rotten. Because he.
Names are really hard tonight, guys.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Anyway.
Yeah, in the moment of silence, you just see Rot. Ah, rah, 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 rah. Told you I'd do it at least once on stream.
So where are we going next if we have to make friends?
Oh, we got time to kill. So,
We do have time.
We do have a lot of uses for our tickets.
Well, shall we wander around and who needs help? Clearly, people need help here.
Brighten the mood a little bit.
Yep, I'm sorry with that straight face.
I agree.
The what?
With your, like, straight face. Brighten the mood a little bit.
Brighten the mood a little bit.
Why don't we just make everybody happy?
Oh my god, Nick.
okay, Otto, you can take
You're a little too enthusiastic. You need to tone it down a bit.
This is my happy face.
I
There's
can't smile, remember?
Oh, okay. You're just so enthusiastic. It's strange.
Never mind.
Maybe these mines things. Maybe
Mystery
friends
mine?
there.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's worth a shot.
Maybe.
lead the way.
All right.
Yep.
I guess Phelan is leading the way to that.
Phelan, give me a survival check, buddy.
To the moon we go.
Yeah. Phelan, give me a survival check, buddy, since you're leading the
Oh,
group.
no.
For
Okay, we're fucked.
We
I'm
have
just
a
like,
map.
Did you
Oh
really?
no, what'd you do?
3.
Get,
He goes, he just starts
Imagine the
marching
brain
off
cells,
like
let's do
he
it.
knows, like he's been eyeing this place and then takes a right. And you guys notice for the length, especially that it was like basically to the left, you guys just kind of follow. I'm like, well, okay. And about 45 minutes later, you make the full
No.
entire circle around back to the mystery mines. He's like, no, it's this way. Trust me. He's looking at the map, but you realize right at the end that it was upside down.
Phelan.
What?
Phelan. Just.
What?
It.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, here. All right.
I mean, it worked out, but
But at what cost?
Time.
everything.
My cardio exercise for the day.
There you go. You got a bit of exercise in.
I mean,
my calves are now going to be sufficiently toned, but
There you go. You're welcome.
I think we're gonna need another snack after this.
I agree.
So, as you all walk up, you come to a tent. Trying to find the mines on the thing.
down south.
Down south. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can see a tent with a large beholder mouth and a circular track with almost like mine carts on it.
Oh no.
As you guys continue to walk up, and Phelan, you did seem to bump into someone along the way, and as you all look back, as you make it to the mystery mines, you just see in the shadow. Actually, you know what? All give me a perception check. I want to see who sees this.
Oh boy, okay.
Let me know if you get
8.
above a 12.
Nope.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
23.
19.
But anybody over a 12, you've been following Phelan, and finally, in a rush of joy, he runs quickly over, and you see that he accidentally knocked someone over.
Oh
no.
You look down, and from the shadows turning with a face like they're about to kill someone, you just see the lollipop first. Daddy, he messed up my lollipop. Get him! What? We're having fun. Let's get him now. Let's just get you another lollipop. As he leads this little child with a full grown-ass man's head on it, just looking bald straight at Phelan, who has now made a mortal enemy of this kid. However,
It does not notice.
if you are new here, there is a little kid, basically the kid from Shrek, who's like, I'm having fun, who is seemingly haunting and stalking this group. Huge lollipop, little fun spinny cap. Something's afoot, though. However, he seems led off by his father to get a new lollipop, and as you guys walk up, you see propelled by magic mine carts laden with fairgoers that trundle into an opening carved like a dragon's mouth. The carts reappear moments later on the far side of the traction, with the passengers expressing an extreme mixture of bewilderment, I didn't say that right, fear and excitement.
Bewilderment.
And there
Real minute.
I'm the DM, I said it right! Disadvantage on your next roll, aluminum. Near the entrance, a male dwarf dressed like a wizard shouts, Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mind! He has bushy eyebrows, wears a pointy hat, and holds a large clockwork contraption shaped like a giant eye. You see him taking tickets, 1 ticket punch each, as you all walk up. But you can see a Witchlight hand with a name tag on it of Zavixo. Zavixo. Zepphixo. There's no handout, unfortunately, though.
Oh, that's a name.
I just hold out my ticket and I'm just like, what exactly does this ride do?
Well, hello there. I am Zavixo. Are you ready to come see into the all-seeing eye? And he moves this little contraption on his shoulder up to you to look closer. And he goes, come in and you will find the most entertaining or fearful or bewildering ride of your life. I can promise you that.
Nothing scares me. I hold out my ticket.
Good. Look into the all-seeing eye. As he punches it and pulls you closer, you look into this eye. And as you do, a little piece of paper comes out, seemingly blank. It says, if you could, write your name on the back of that, dearie.
This is part of the ride.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is most essential.
Do you have a pen?
And he just like seems to like bring it out from like nothing and hands it to you.
I write down my nickname.
All right, perfect.
Black Powder Hussy.
There you go. I like it. It works.
God damn it, Nick.
For the sake of brevity, do you all get your tickets punched and write down your name on a piece of paper that gets handed to you?
Yes.
Yes, I draw a line, but yes.
Yes, but I also write my nickname.
I'm using
Wow.
a different.
Wow.
Yeah. Ezra probably will go last and is nervous about it, but we'll also put down a nickname.
Sure. There doesn't seem to be any sort of resistance, recognition, or anything about what the name is or object if you sign your name with a line, triangle, or otherwise. But each minecart are connected. It seems it can hold up to 8 people. You all climb in one by one, and you guys are set in order that you arrive in. A nice little roller coaster. It seems very quick as you watch people go in the dragon's mouth and then come out either belated like this is the most amazing ride of their life, or terrified like they've come across something that they've never seen before.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
I do, and I'm in the front seat. Let's do this.
I mean, Phelan's gonna be in the front seat too. Fisk, nah, don't like this.
Yeah. No. Azrael is clinging to whomever she is sitting.
Perfect.
Oh,
You guys are all
I think I'm
sitting
still
there, and just the anxiety takes over. That moment before waiting for something to happen. As finally he comes back over after filling a couple carts full of these and helping others get off, he comes back, he goes, "All right, are you excited for the most spectacular ride of your life?" All right,
Yes.
ready on 1, and then he presses the button. Have fun! And doesn't even seem to count. And you just feel it lurch as all of a sudden, click, 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 click. The ride starts off nice and smooth, as seems to be a gentle, mystery mind cart ride. As you all suddenly see the dragon's mouth coming up above you, and it's very fake. I mean, honestly, it's not well done. It's like paper mache. It's pretty bad. But the second you cross over, darkness happens, and you can hear behind you a closing of a mouth and a dragon roar of wind flowing past your face, as all of a sudden everything you can see, this darkness, fills with undulating hills and corkscrew trees, and what should be what you thought just a rounding of the roller coaster. You see this most wild, twisting, ricochet, and probably not very up to OSHA standards type roller coaster.
Oh no.
Prismatic skies, corkscrew trees, and all of a sudden you get to a hill. Click. As all of a sudden, as you begin to start hurtling down the track, I need all of you to give me a wisdom saving throw,
Yep,
please.
I was expecting this.
Bloody hell, okay.
Oh yes.
Now, before you guys roll this,
This isn't to be charmed, is it?
we're going to do this one at a time. No, it is not a charm. Autumn, you are up first in the cart. As the hurtling down and goes through the first maneuver, you come into a cave, and suddenly, cracking through as if breaking the sky in a rift, you see a Wendigo starting to come down. Do you face your fear or do you look away?
Well, did we want the wisdom save?
I'm asking you before you roll.
Oh, is she immediately pulls out her gun and she's gonna want to shoot this thing.
Yes!
All right, you take out your gun. Go ahead and give me an attack roll first.
Okay.
Oh
Gun
no.
damage.
And he's no
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
next to
Shoot
me
at
now.
passengers.
It's a gun.
Oh, my sake.
26.
26. You just see it get shot in the
18
face.
plus 8.
And for a second, you're like, heck yeah, it ain't gonna take me. You see the Wendigo turn back around with a smile, with the bullet in its teeth, and just fire erupts from its mouth and shoots the bullet back towards you. Go to roll me. We'll come back. Actually, we'll go through everyone's and then do the rolls. Who is sitting behind Autumn?
Oh no, not behind.
So it's one cart at a time.
Oh, we're
that
not
would be
there.
Phelan.
That'll be Phelan. That'll be
Yeah.
Oh
Phelan.
yeah.
Phelan. All right, Phelan. All of a sudden, the cart goes around. You hear the gunshot go off, and you look over, and suddenly your feel something come across your whole face, and you're starting to rip out at whatever is trying to bind at you. But suddenly you just feel crawling all over you and up your body spiders, and then they're all hanging down in front of you. You can feel it up your back, on the back of your neck. Are you facing your fear, or are you hiding from it?
I'm going to having a time.
Facing this thing. The question is, okay, so he feels the spiders on him, right?
Feels the spiders on him. A spider web that you just went through seemed full of young baby spiders all crawling up on you, and large ones coming down in front of your face.
All right. He's smart enough to know axe is not good when attacking near your body. So he's just basically at this point just ripping at his face, just trying to get the webs off, and then slamming into the back of the car to just try and kill the spider on his back.
Sure, perfect. Yeah, you just start flailing around. But is it more of a reaction of being scared or fighting back? Like, are you facing it, or kind of like, is he in like scared from it and just reacting?
This would definitely be trying to fight it,
Okay,
and this is the best way he knows how, considering there are no rocks nearby.
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys see Autumn shooting, Phelan just freaking out in his chair, hitting it from all sides, just punching invisible air. As you're watching this happen, you don't see what they see. Everything seems fine and beautiful as you're coming around the curve. Who's next?
Me?
You are watching Phelan in horror as he seems to have been wrapped up in a spider web. Luckily, nothing seems to get on you as you're like trying to help him like push off spiders. As you suddenly feel a tap on your shoulder. Just one. As you look over, and there's a giant spider with one leg on your shoulder, and pincers just right in your face.
So arachnophobia warning.
Yeah, no, I hate it. When both of you said it, I'm like, I have to go through this twice? Y'all suck. Silent, is Tyr fighting this or facing his fear or not?
He's shooting the fucker.
All right, you hear the shot. Pa 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 pa. All right, go give me your attack roll on this one.
Oh, fuck me. It's a nat one.
Oh no! Wait, that's a misfire.
That is a misfire.
Off.
I am for the sake of this, I'm going to need you to roll a d4 for me.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no.
Who's behind him? Okay.
Oh no, glass!
We're fragile.
The first damage of the campaign is gonna be done to a plant.
All right.
Yep.
A 1 was Phelan, a 4 was Glass, and a 2 is not the spider, but it almost slips in your hand and you shoot backwards off the other direction of the cart. Though the rest of you see his gun go off and spark off of the track that you haven't gotten to yet. As wood splinters off of it. We'll get back to that. Glass, you're up next. As you just hear all of them, you look over, and on all sides of you, suddenly filling are mirrors. Every single side, just mirrors looking at you with not your reflections, and not the reflections you were hoping for, but rather reflections of you yourself looking like a hag or a Jabberwocky, and then Glass, your head on a snake body, all as they break through the glass coming towards you. Are you facing your fear, or are you hiding from it?
I'll probably just try to look ahead and not look at the
So you're
mirrors.
not facing your fear.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like, trying to ignore it.
Fair enough. Next one.
That's me.
Rhea?
Yep. I have a quick question.
Sure.
So, like, Is there enough room to say if you had like a little kid next to you, you could sit like 2 people wide?
Potentially. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
bring it.
Oh fuck!
As you're looking around, you hear everyone almost in their reactions. You hear 2 gunshots, but all you see are fields of glorious, beautiful roses and lilies and the Feywild. And then you hear on your shoulder, "Wow, this is so amazing. I'm glad you brought me." And as you look down to see Rot, it's just a doll sitting on your shoulder as it turns its head towards you. "Wow, I'm having the greatest time here." And then you look down next to you, and there is a large, red-headed button doll that stares over to you.
Adam, you went with her, Adam.
Oh, we're not friends.
"Hold my hand. I'm scared. Hold my hand." Are you facing your fear, or are you looking away?
I use my 1 spell slot to cast Expeditious Retreat and go and sit in Autumn's lap.
Running away from your fears and jumping over everyone else's.
I was like,
It seems
Get
that
me
maybe
away.
you were the reason for knocking the gun out of his hand improperly.
Expeditious Retreat. I'm just there.
And you finally jump into Autumn's lap. Autumn, you see a Wendigo in your lap.
Do we see a giant spider?
It's
Just crawling over all of you. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Last
oh.
but not
Oh.
least, Azrael, you see
That's right.
just flying up from you as all of a sudden you're like, what's going on? These people are what's that? And you look down, and slithering over your feet is a sea of snakes filling up this cart, slowly just wrapping up and coming around your shoulder and looking back at you, just slithering like a slithering snake.
It's no
I'm hitting you with that.
Naked snake.
Are you facing
It's a
your
no
fears, or are you hiding from the slippery, scary snake?
It's a danger noodle.
Yeah. Azrael will let out a loud scream and try to shove them off and like curl up into a ball and just continue to scream it.
Beetle. Oh no.
A little bit of both on that one. Are you? So it's not really facing your fear; it's more trying to get away from them, right?
Yeah. it's
Okay,
trying to get
I'll
them
take that.
away from the fear.
That being said, I need Glass, Rhea, and Azrael to roll with disadvantage, and the other 3 to roll straight wisdom saves, please.
Okay.
16.
Oh, fantastic! A 5. Love that. Love that for me.
You got a
I
1
rolled the 1 on the wisdom save.
No!
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I got a 22.
22. 14. Glass? 6. So it's
Oh,
Phelan,
no.
Phelan, Azrael, and Glass under a 10, right?
Total of a 2, yes.
Oh dear, alright.
Oh, dear.
Some would say that's 1/5 of the way there.
Autumn,
Math, you're not wrong.
you see this Wendigo all of a sudden just start laughing and unzip from behind their head, and then as like a costume breaks, it's Rhea just sitting on your lap.
He's crying.
You bitch.
As but no, it comes off in a funny way, as all of a sudden it changes, and you all of a sudden feel the fear break into just this comedy of as everything pops, and you see almost like the fakeness as the lights come on. You can
Okay.
see like a Wendigo made from like a hanger and stuff like that.
Okay.
Rhea, you are jumping up there, fearful at first, and you look over and you realize it's actually a doll you just sat in. But Rot comes out and spins like a thread, undoing a doll costume as Autumn shows up. Tyr, as you start shooting these spiders, all of a sudden you realize they're not dying, but they're popping. And as you look closer, they seem to appear more like balloons to you, as now you're just having fun, laughing and shooting off. Ba 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 ba. However, the three of you hear terrifying screams. As for the rest of this ride, the other three, your fears continue to build and grow out of proportion, as this is the most terrifying ride of your life. They become real. You could feel them on you, wrapping up against your ankle, coming through the mirrors. And suddenly, all of a sudden, like, you guys come out through the light at the end of the tent. The three of you laughing with the most hysterical, fun ride of your life. The other three on the border of crying and breaking down, as this is the most traumatizing thing. For those who passed, for the rest of the time at the carnival, you have advantage on all charisma-based checks.
Oh, perfect.
While you're here. And, I guess we'll have to see what happens to the other three.
There's just an axe embedded at the front end of.
Actually, we'll do this
sorry.
now because it actually does affect things. I need the three of you now to roll me a D8 and a D3.
So a D6.
Three? I don't have a 3.
So D6.
D6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 through 2, 3 through 4, 5 through 6.
And
Yeah.
roll 20.
That
And
got
roll
caught.
20. You can roll whatever die you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you how you want to do it. If you just want to roll it or do it that way.
I'll say Rhea's not laughing. She's just crying.
So.
But the spell does end, and you see it more as a comedic spell, even though you could be reacting how you can. But I'm just letting you know you're freed from the illusion of it.
She realizes when it's fake. But
Yeah,
she
exactly.
hated it.
Yeah, there you go.
You nearly got shot.
I don't-
I'm gonna put
That
some
would've been
notes
preferable.
here. So,
Oh no.
and actually, Phelan, because of your natural 1, I'm just gonna make the D8 an 8 because of the natural 1, unfortunately. But what'd you get for the
I got a
D6?
3 on the D3.
Okay,
Oh no!
sorry, buddy.
Oh no!
Oh no, what does that mean?
Azrael, what'd you get?
I got an 8 and a 3.
8 and a 3. So,
no.
did you get?
And we can't keep doing this.
So and just to make sure, you both got a 3 on the D6. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
1, 2. So a 2 is what
I
you got.
rolled a D3.
I
I rolled a D3.
I got a 3 on the D3. I rolled a total. So I did a D6. I got a 6, which.
Oh,
means
okay. So it is a 3 out of a
Yes.
D3. Okay. And then
Yep.
Angie, you got a 3 on a D6 or a 3 on a D3?
D3.
Oh shit. Okay.
What?
Y'all.
Stop this!
Glass.
The loony bin.
Here's the problem. The barbarian is also the one that failed all this.
Yeah, good luck with this,
is not gonna
guys.
go good.
Glass. What'd you roll?
So, taking into that account, because I was like, oh, it's a 4, but it was on a D6, so a 1 and a 1.
So you rolled a 4 on a D6.
Yeah, so I rolled a 4 on a D6, so that's a 1, and then on the D8,
That's a 2.
Two.
I
That's a
rolled a
2.
1.
That's a 2.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
Wait,
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
5,
2,
6.
3.
No. 1 through 2 is a 1. 3 through 4 is a 2. 5 through 6 is a 3.
Oh, okay. Then a 2 and a 1.
Yep.
Okay, so the D8 was a 1.
Yes.
Cool. And then a 2. Phelan and Azrael, as you all come screaming and the cart comes to a stop, the rest of you look around. You just see bags under their eyes as you now have 3 levels of exhaustion from this ride. Glass, you have 2 levels.
3? Oh, dear God.
Oh, shit.
I am... I apologize everybody for the math there. I know that was a lot, but all you need to know is that for the rest of today, you have 3 levels of exhaustion. Mainly affecting you is the disadvantage on ability checks, but
Attack rolls and saving
Yeah.
throws.
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
if that comes up later, we'll see. Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
But yeah. So I'm going by the book, guys. Don't blame me. Y'all wanted to play this.
We're not blaming you.
Not blaming you.
Lit. We need to stop this. We need to stop this.
Now I want to know what D8 is.
Guess I'll have to find out.
Oh no!
As you all stop, the wizard comes up and goes, "Well, what you all think?" You almost get the idea that maybe something's gone a little loose up there from too many rides on this ride from the wizard.
How often did you test this ride?
I rode it 10 times straight.
It's scary.
It's great.
The question, what made you think it was a good idea to use people's fears?
Were you not excited or fearful, or it caused the greatest reaction out of you? Now get out of my cart. I have people waiting.
There's just a giant
rude.
axe embedded on the front of Phelan's cart.
Well,
you-
maybe this
you
one will
might-
be put aside for repairs.
Oh, you might also want to check the track. I might have put a bullet in it.
You guys got through it just fine.
Uh-oh.
Letting you know.
Luckily, though it was a neutral tie, the mood of the carnival does not seem to change. As you all depart from this, breathing hard and either enjoying it or trying to get as quick as far as away as you can from this mine.
Israel is still like pretty upset about it.
Yes. She does not.
But you have
like that
advantage
at
on
all.
charisma checks now.
That's fine. She
Oh,
just.
and just so you know,
happened.
our speed is halved.
Yeah.
You guys don't walk as
So the
fast.
three of you are, yeah, just kind of like moseying behind everyone else. So,
I think I need to go get some food or something and just sit down for a while.
Oh,
That
this
would
ride
be
sounds
good.
like my regular work day. Best. You get inspiration, my
Or is that
friend. You
real?
get inspiration for that one.
So I got
I
real.
love it. I got really too real, man.
So, because of both the long route that it took you all here and the slow moseying of everyone to recover from this ride, whether you can go get some free food and drink or some of the premium ones if you want to use your ticket, you do hear the sound of the chiming of the clock hitting the next hour.
So if I'm judging it right, we have what? 2 hours until the crowning?
Seems about right. Yep.
Ooh.
And it's the energy level is still here for most of you in the carnival at least. Though you can start feeling almost like that delirious, like you're trying to stay up all night feel, but there's this building excitement and no one is going to leave. Either for wanting to become crowned the Witchlight Monarch or not wanting to miss the grand finale parade that entails with it.
Since we're near it, does the bubble pop teapot, does it look like a ride or is it like we can get tea and sit down?
The
Yeah, what is that?
bubble top.
Can't be
Double
worse than
pound.
what we just experienced, dear God.
It's a place we can relax.
As you're all just moseying past and you look over and ask the Witchlight a little bit, you get a little bit closer and you can see a 20-foot tall teapot that rests on a wooden platform, its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons, breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior, and those who enter emerge from the sprout enclosed in a bubble that detaches and floats off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform sipping tea from mismatched porcelain cups.
That sounds oddly dangerous.
You get the idea that it's like if you ever go to a theme park and it's like the hanging
Oh, the
rides, like
skyline.
the skyline.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's a Feywild version of that, and you just see people riding in bubbles, all having fun, and then you see someone pop it, and for a second you think they're about to fall, but they kind of just gently glide like a feather down wherever they decided to pop it.
That'd be a quick way to get over to the orchard. If you guys wanted to eat.
Hmm.
Since you seem to be a bit slow.
Yeah. I didn't like that thing. That was a bad ride, Phelan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was
It's our.
my bad.
It's
Oh,
okay. No, I don't
Considering,
think anybody would have known that.
considering
You
it
should
was
have
our...
warning.
Yeah, no, morning would be nice.
That was a fucking spider.
No.
You too.
Yeah, it crawled over me. There's webs everywhere. I put the axe in the thing because I thought I killed it, but apparently, not real.
There was a big one that just crawled all over us, and I think, honestly,
that
I
might have
think
been me.
You're a spider.
No, I think it made you think I was a spider because I thought Autumn was a dog.
I almost shot you. I'll admit.
You can try.
I was this close.
I missed.
I wouldn't.
Straight face, no smile. I wouldn't.
I never miss.
Let's take the teapot ride back to the orchards and get some food.
I think
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Let's do that. Sorry, everybody. That was no sorry.
It's okay, you didn't know.
Hello.
You didn't know.
Hello. I see you all
No,
having.
that thing did enough for me anyway.
I see you all having quite the conversation. And one of the goblins seems to pipe up, and he has a monocle on. I would need to see your ticket, please, if you're to ride the bubble pot for the day.
Oh crap! I don't know how many I have left.
You should be
We
only have
three
like
after this.
2 or 3. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna say 2.
Shouldn't
Okay.
Phelan? You have one less than them, don't you?
No, because it equals out because I got that cupcake thing. I dodged.
That's right. No.
Doing the ticket for the
Right, because you would have had one
fly.
more, but then you got one less. Right. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you have 3 left. So this would be bringing you down to 2.
Oh no! Now I have 3. Now we
Yeah.
have 3.
Now I have 3 left.
Now we have 3 left.
Yeah.
We're using it. We had 4. We're using it 3.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
He punches
Okay.
it, and then just kind of like judging you all a little bit. He goes, "Proceed," and just goes back to, "Now the climate of the Feywild seems to be that the stocks are going up. It's quite good for my portfolio."
What kind of tea is that?
He
Whack.
ignores you.
Nope.
Come on, Rhea.
Okay.
Rhea wants to start debating stocks.
What kind of tea he's having?
She wants the tea. Literally.
She does want the tea.
It's mint
Brittany.
blueberry. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Only because that's the only thing I can remember from Star Wars. So, as you guys open the door and one by one you can step in, surprisingly enough, the bubble smells like your favorite tea. As you feel your body being warmed and then pushed through the sprout, and then like a bubble, you're just floating in it above. And you, for a second, it's a little weird, but just all 6 of you pop, 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 end up going out. And it takes a second, but you learn kind of how to, with your mind, give intent to the direction and spin of this bubble.
Minty.
Jasmine.
Ale.
Alright.
Wait.
Ops.
Don't
yeah,
think
probably.
about it.
don't think about it.
Mine be green, of course.
Of course.
Actually, mine would be
Of
green tea
course.
also.
Venti
matcha green tea.
Crap, no whip.
What is
Yes,
it
there's a
not?
venti green tea frappuccino with no whip, made with coconut milk.
Yes.
Okay, Sophia.
Peppermint.
Some of us
Well,
have
we're just-
refined taste.
We're directing this and just going over to the orchards then. Is
Yeah.
it slow? Is it fast? Is it depending on
Who's
how
got the speed?
we're thinking about it? Yeah.
By intent, you feel like you can get decent speed on it. So you guys all try and steer it towards the orchard.
Pretty
Alright,
much.
everyone roll me a dexterity acrobatics roll.
Great, at disadvantage. Let's go.
Fantastic! I love
Wait.
this for
A
me.
dex roll and an acrobatics, or just an acrobatics?
Just an acrobatics.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. They were the same number.
Oh,
14.
17.
Both dirty 20s.
11.
So much for having a good bonus in it, but
Anybody get under a...
9.
22.
Okay, I was gonna say, anybody get under a 10? Alright.
There it is.
Oh.
All of you start whooshing off and through different levels find your way heading over to the orchard as you see Azrael seemingly start turning like upside down and as if she's not quite understanding how this
Oh
works.
no.
I need you to
She's not having a good day.
You just look back and you just can see the bubble expanding with like air curses as she's just like, and it's just like of just the hot air of curses coming out. I need a D20 by you, Angie.
Oh no. Okay.
You're just kind of curious. I was like, what the hell is she saying?
No!
Oh no.
5.
Oh no.
Angie, oh my god.
You're not rolling well today. I think
I'm
you're,
not having
I
a
think you
day.
need to,
3,
I think
4,
you need to
5.
change your dice.
No, but the Gryffindor dice.
No.
You know,
Change them.
it doesn't really seem to go that much too badly, as the bubble seems to kind of just ride with the wind in a random direction. The rest of you all start realizing and kind of getting this internal feeling like the bubble's about to pop as you guys get your way over to the orchard. Right as you're noticing it all pops for all of you as it goes down. You look over and see Azrael upside down, just kind of floating as it pops over the carousel, so not too far away in a random direction, but
Lovely. Love that for me.
so you do have to make it over to them, but you're fine.
No, that's gonna take me a minute because I'm slow.
Oh bother.
Oh no, I mean, fuck. Okay.
So I'll get some food and drink and just slowly go sit down.
Yeah.
Everything looks a little more gray around here.
Lord.
All right, so you guys eventually get back together. Not silent. Tyr, as you walk in, you notice a familiar gnomish bard playing a guitar that kind of winks at you and has almost a look of like knowing smile that maybe some of the things you guys have uncovered tonight was something that she was hoping for you to uncover, sort of feel. Like she pointed you guys in the right direction. She's happy to see how it's going. She just kind of gives you a wink and continues to play this wonderful light music. She's kind of just vibing, you know, just feeling the vibe of the carnival right now. Maybe a little high. You never know.
It's
Share
the
some.
Feywild. She's probably high.
Want to share?
Y'all are just dancing lollipops right now to her, yeah.
But we did just get out of a big
Probably.
top extravaganza, so.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to talk at all, or what are you guys doing? How long are you guys here? Do you go anywhere else?
Honestly, he's just grabbing some drink.
Phelan's enjoying the ale and the bacon wrapped turkey leg again,
Of course.
Awesome.
You got to.
aka the Ron Swanson.
The Ron
The Ron
Swanson.
Alright.
Azrael wants anything and everything chocolate, please.
Sure. There's a fountain of chocolate of anything and whatever you could think to dip in it, and it's free, as if no one's there. It's like almost like it's all to you.
Oh yeah, she is inhaling chocolate because her dad taught her that chocolate heals all fever.
Just dipping your head underneath it, just
100%.
that bird and the
Nick posted
I just posted it.
nice.
that picture of the kid,
Yeah.
the bird just like slowly melts.
She is desperate for feel goods, man. She's not having a good time.
I feel it. I 100% feel it. I don't blame you. All right. So what do you guys do?
I still think that maybe one of us should try to win the monarch title. I think that seemed to be hinting at maybe providing something good. I don't know. It's just a feeling that I have. So maybe not the people who are tired.
Well, Glass, Roya, why don't you try to go for it?
Well, Glass is one of the people who's tired.
I mean, I
And-
could.
You
I don't
all,
know.
the three that went in, do kind of trigger the memory that they explain that the vein light wand actually picks the person, and it seems to be from whoever maybe brought the most joy to the carnival. It's not really like a competition. It chooses. It's like a wand that chooses the winner, sort of thing.
Well,
Okay.
maybe. Maybe then.
You know it, Arcane.
Fall or Rhea. Maybe one of you two.
I mean, I think we've all brought a lot of joy, but yeah, maybe, I mean, that friends thing seemed pretty solid.
Phelan,
Some-
you feel bumping into your leg, running past you, just, I brought the most joy, as you see the kid with a lollipop and a turkey leg just bumping into you and just walking past you, giving you the glare eyes.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Like you just see Phelan raising his turkey leg
It's not
to
worth
eat it
it.
at the kid, and just like,
It's not
I
worth it.
really want to.
You
It's
just
not
you
worth
just
it.
see the kid, he puts the turkey leg in one mouth and just goes,
no, Phelan.
What? He said to bring it.
It's a
Yeah.
child.
Relax, breathe. Drink your ale. Drink your ale.
To keep things happy. I mean, unless you look at the kid, would fighting make you happy? I asked the child. Do you
the
want to
child
fight?
ignores you and just is like staring. It's like having a stare off with Phelan at who's gonna back down first.
Does he still have the meat in his mouth?
Turkey leg in mouth, lollipop in hand.
How far away is that?
No.
From you,
Don't you dare!
How far away is he?
from you, about 16 feet. Not far.
Swear to God, Nick.
So for instance, if I scoot a little bit to my right, would he be within? Hang on, I gotta double check the range on this.
You can
It's
easily
gotta be 10 feet.
you can
Shit.
you can easily make within whatever range.
Oh no! Why?
I'll do within 10 feet.
If you run
I'm
up
too
behind
busy
Phelan.
trying to-
Yep.
Yeah, you are. You're way too busy.
Autumn will kind of like raise her hand up, and then she will just extend it out, and this mechanical arm will swing out from under her vest, and a whip comes flying out from under her rope, and she's going to try to rip the turkey leg out of the kid's mouth.
We're trying to make her happy.
Go ahead and roll me whatever.
Screw this kid.
What's your roll on that one? What
It's
do you,
an attack,
attack
maybe?
roll?
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics roll. Or yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
What if you hit the child?
I move forward, I'm just like,
Child
We have abused this kid unintentionally this entire campaign.
Okay, I'm not shitting you, but I just rolled a natural 20.
yay!
Egger.
The only time I am going to
I thought it was a
celebrate.
2. I had to lean in and double check. I was like, nope, that's a 2-0.
Rhea, you notice as Autumn tips her hat down a little bit, covering her eyes, and seems to shift slightly to the side of the group, almost as if the sound of the carnival and Ellie, the gnome playing the bard, does a bow 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 bow. At the same exact time, you just hear whoosh. Even though Autumn is sitting here like this, you don't even notice it. It's so quick. A flash, and then she just kind of goes back to acting normal as the kid is like, bring it. And suddenly, the turkey leg just explodes in his mouth, bone going flying,
No.
as he just runs off crying. They attacked me, Dad!
Child.
And
What
then
is wrong with
Teacup.
you?
Rawhide.
Phelan, did you?
Boogie boogie boogie.
You all see coming from the corner a dwarf witchlight that kind of is walking over and be like, "Oh, I saw that there." I don't know why I did that voice.
Okay, Kaya.
What? Yeah, I'm Colossus' other brother.
Damn it.
Oh, right there. I'm Colossus' other brother. You know what? Fuck you. And he just walks away. He's like, I don't even care. I'm not getting paid enough.
Hold it. Alright.
I
You
get
feel
that.
like you're about to get reprimanded, and then the guy probably hates the kid too. It's just like, I'm taking my break.
I saw nothing.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
See,
Are we
without
good,
the
Phelan?
beard,
Good call.
the accents go
Oh,
away
oh,
without the
yeah.
beard, guys. That happens.
Yeah, no, we're good.
We're good? Okay.
Thanks, Fall.
What you mean?
Yeah, Fall. Did you just now get that, Mike?
Yeah, it took me a minute too. I was like, who the fuck is he? Oh, God.
I just didn't know how to react at the time.
I'm pretty sure that there was visible confusion on my face because I'm like, who the fuck is it calling? Oh, damn it.
I always wondered what Mercer felt like when he facepalmed. And it's like I just got to live it out in real life.
No.
That's the hottest compliment you can give me, dude. Like,
Wow. Inspiration, dude. Even though you can't use it right now, but inspiration, my man.
yeah.
I know, huh?
Wow. Definitely keep in mind if I've ever given you inspiration, just hold on to it for now.
Nope.
I think
Oh, yeah,
Angie,
like
you did
keep-
get inspiration one time from me, I believe. But
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I think you can
I
only
think-
still keep one though.
I'm doing something
You gotta do
different
one
because of
other.
mechanics in the
Oh.
game. Yeah, so just
Okay.
hold on to it for now.
Great.
Because you guys
Cool.
right now technically cannot use it, so I don't think it's fair to just make it go away.
No, that's fair.
Cool. So that happened. What are you guys doing now?
Okay, well, now that's over.
So-
The big bad has been created, but is leaving the orchard.
Yes.
Orchard.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we could check out the other areas, or we could talk with those three
Thank you.
people.
Okay.
Candlefoot,
Hmm.
and his now fiance, and the one over at Lost Property. I can't remember her name.
Durla.
Durlagron.
Yeah, Durla.
Oh yeah, Durla, the cat lady.
Maybe a friend from
Lost.
overseas.
I don't have water. I drank it all during my.
I will drink
that was my
water.
fault. That was my fault. I'll drink for you.
Thank you.
A toast to you, my friend. I miss you and I love you. So, all right. So you guys want to go seek them out, possibly?
Sure.
Sounds good.
I mean, maybe they'll have an idea of what we can do once,
Durla.
if one of us gets up there.
Durla has been very helpful to us so far. Why don't we start with her?
Yeah.
So,
And then we can go to that mime fellow.
Candlefoot.
Yeah.
And
surprisingly enough, it seems as if Durla is with the two of them at the Silversong Lake as you look over, almost in excitement over looking over the new engagement ring, and they're all like talking and just having fun.
Workplace
yay,
love.
Father will be happy.
Head over?
Yes.
Sure.
Head over. A bit slower, but we'll get there.
It's fine.
That counts as a short rest.
The Dardic Bice. Stop, soups. All right.
Count as a short rest.
If you wanted to go into another hour, I'll give you the short rest.
Nah, let's keep going.
Fine.
I can only get rid of that exhaustion on a long rest anyway, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Those 3 levels, let's go. Thankfully, I'm not a berserker.
We shall see what happens. I'm very interested because y'all fucking
I'm so
rolled
scared.
real high.
I'm so scared.
But-
Yeah, I'm terrified.
The mood of the carnival almost makes you forget a little bit, dampening the effects of that exhaustion. So, you guys make your way over to the gondola, or the Silver Song Lake. It seems that Palash has just done one of her most exotic and greatest shows of the night. Her joy is back. Candlefoot is now orating and narrating a beautiful show for his fiance, and it's one of the best attractions of the night. Durla, even just see her like taking a tear from her eye at how beautiful this the movement of water and everything is, as you see the crowd disperse and the three of them kind of talking together, happy and joyous. All right. What do you guys do?
Don't want to interrupt their show.
No, it's over. Like I said, it's over, and
Oh,
they're
okay.
just like chatting with each other. And if you haven't, go check out the Sit Master General, because he's the best, and he also streams a lot during this time frame as well. So I apologize, but go check him out.
Says the mysterious speaker on the loudspeaker.
Yeah, exactly.
The mysterious voice.
If you have left your lights on in the parking lot, please come out for White Tundra. And also don't forget to follow Sitmaster General on Twitch. You need to stop promoting your Twitch. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Tundra, lights are on. And then click.
What's a tundra?
God, I don't know. I heard something about winter.
Oh.
It's a winter wagon.
Oh, it's somewhere up in the Icewind Dale. I don't know.
Oh my
It's the new
God.
Tundra model, guys. Duh.
Anyway, I go up to the lovely couple.
Same.
I will follow.
Same.
Oh, hello. And you just kind of see Palasha just putting out her ring a little bit. And he goes, for my favorite people at the carnival, the celebrities of the night. Thank you all. Thank you severely. Our relationship and my heart is due to you. Thank you all.
Rose King is happy that you're happy.
And they all just kind of smile, and Durla goes, yes, and even the adults found the children for the night too, after seeing the spectacle at the thing, the dragonfly rides.
Dragonfly rides.
Yeah, they came over and found the children. It's just a joyous night.
That's good.
Oh, well, you're welcome for that then.
Good.
Good to hear.
Well then.
We speak in private.
Yeah.
Sure, of course. And you kind of just see Palasha puts up like a little like taking 10 break thing, and then they lead you to almost like a picnic area, rest like break area behind 2 tents, almost similar to how you guys went through the alleyway to where like the you found that one kid being like traumatized or whatever.
Mhm.
So you kind of head
Or
back there
whatever.
or whatever. Yeah. You guys, sure. It's private enough back here. Well, what can we help you with?
Well, we've noticed and heard about people going missing.
You just see Palasha like, what? What? I don't know what you're speaking of. And both Candlefoot and Durla just kind of like give like the, it's okay. And Candlefoot, actually, these 6 helped, I think, save someone from going missing in the Hall of Illusions earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Another engagement almost gone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Fortunately, yeah, people going in without tickets. We try and stop it, and they've heightened security, but sometimes things get through still.
Well.
Still feels off.
Does. And Durla kind of just looks down, kind of just shuffling her feet, but hopefully many of them can be found. Are you all trying to look for them?
We are.
Yeah.
Sure.
I sure hope you do. That would make all of us so happy, and especially Burley. He misses his brother so dearly.
Yeah. Good guy.
I don't mean to speak out of turn, but Burley seems to think that the owners might know a little more than they're saying.
Kind of just see the 3 all kind of just looking at each other with a you're probably not wrong look. That could be. We all wondered that too.
Well, we're hoping to maybe convince them to tell us a little bit more. And would love your help.
I guess, you're not trying to hurt them or anything, are you?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
Um,
Father would not be happy with that.
We just want to help.
Anyway.
This is our home for everybody, and there are a lot of people that depend on this and don't have anywhere else to go, but we definitely want people that have gone missing to be safe.
I think sometimes people in responsibilities just don't think to ask for help.
Candlefoot kind of goes, I wonder...
The mime is speaking.
Huh? What'd you say?
The mime is speaking.
The mime. It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
weird,
Yeah.
is speaking, just as if he's
10
like,
years of silence.
I'm off break, like, what are you talking about? But he has a very just like elegant royal kind of voice to him. Sometimes I wonder if they might be in over their heads. They are nice, caring people, and they have tried to mitigate things, but I do think they know more than they are speaking over.
It did seem that way. Me and two others got to talk to them a little bit, and we got that feeling that they did.
And
So we're hoping that maybe one of us can become the monarch, and then be able to speak to them further.
you all saw those thieves, if you would, as we did. They know about them, but even though they're trying to stop people from coming in with tickets, they don't seem to be doing anything about them. I don't know why, but...
Well,
I think it might have something to do with Sibilna.
Oh, Zybilna, right. Well, I mean, she is the patron of this carnival.
Father, the Rose King, is a bit worried about her.
I mean, there have been rumors that people are having a hard time hearing from her. There's been no word from her in quite some time.
What about this Shadowfell?
Shadowfell?
This what?
Shadowfell?
Yeah, that Shadowfell.
What about it?
Something about what is it? Like something about this carnival
Well, I mean,
once being in that place?
this carnival itself is from the Feywild. We're here in the material plane. The material plane is like think of it like a copy, but in a world that's full of shadows versus like the light fun here. It's like a different realm that you could go to, but this carnival isn't from the Shadowfell, just the owners.
Man. Shadowfell with shadow creatures. There have been shadow creatures. One tried to take my soul in the Hall of Illusions.
wait, what?
Don't know. It seemed to be some sort of thief. The ones that take things from people. Did you go in without a ticket?
No. I was just staring at a mirror and a shadow was coming out.
Are you lying to me?
No.
Oh, okay.
They've been wearing pig masks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they actually have been.
Big
Yeah.
mask.
Yeah, they happen.
Does that mean anything?
They, one of them had, and I gesture to Della, the little girl, that was lost. One of them had taken her stuffed animal.
I was hoping they wouldn't be out tonight, but that's... We all know those to be... We call them the Shadow Thieves. But
What are they? Or who are they?
none of us really know. But those are the... We think those are the things that take what you have all lost. People that go in without tickets. It's like... Either there's a pact that allows them to do that here, or they found a way around the security and the promise of the protection magic here, but no one else knows, and that's why Burley and the rest of us have been pleading and asking Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to do something about it, but all they do is just add extra security. They haven't really done anything about these thieves.
And your security doesn't seem to work.
Could
Was
there
that-
be a link?
What was that again? Nick?
I said, and it seems that your security doesn't work.
It's a lot better, but you can't always stop people from sneaking in.
I point to my rifle.
Bang, bang. Yep.
I mean,
Regardless, could there be a link between these so-called shadow thieves and the lack of communication from the patron, perhaps?
I don't think so. These thieves have been around for years, generations. The Zybilna's only been quiet for about a month or so.
Oh, maybe shadow thieves, Shadowfell.
That is fair, maybe?
Has activity from the shadow thieves picked up since she went quiet?
I wouldn't
That you've noticed?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, they've risen security this time out, and we have seen less people come through, but I'd say it's about the same.
We think that we might have to force Mr. Witch, Mr. Light, just a little bit to tell us the truth.
Oh. How do you all
No.
propose to do that?
Well, what I hear, and what we've been told, they are very particular to their cane.
Very much so. The Witchlight vein and their watch, I mean, that's their most prized possessions. That's what selects the monarch crown and what keeps the carnival running.
Mm-hmm.
We were thinking, and forgive me if I'm wrong, maybe if one of us were selected, I know there's no real way to make that happen, but if during the parade the person who won could maybe snag it
Oh.
and force them to tell us the truth.
They all kind of just like look at each other, and Candlefoot just kind of nods.
We think
know-
that, of course.
I know you're all worried, but to be honest, that probably would be the best time. That is when they're separated. Mr. Light always comes up and leads the parade around the carnival. That's when the vein is brought out of the box, and Mr. Witch is separated from him, so it probably could be a good time and a good distraction to do it.
And are you three part of the parade?
We are. We have different roles to play in it. Let me grab it. I can tell you what they say.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'll
Sure.
write this down.
The monarch doth. So Durla and Candlefoot began to explain kind of the events for the monarch. That it starts in the big top tent, and that Durla is the one that escorts Mr. Witch from his wagon to the coronation, typically leaving Thaco behind to guard the staff area. Mr. Witch and Durla stand on the sidelines next to Candlefoot as Mr. Light gives an opening speech and the monarch is selected. Candlefoot is the one that holds the box, hat box containing the monarch's crown. Then Mr. Witch would remove the crown from the hat box and place it on the monarch's head. Mr. Light knights the monarch with the Witchlight Bane, and happy clowns shower all three in glitter. Yada yada. Witch and Light escort the monarch on a circuit of the stage while Palasha sings a joyous song and pixies flutter all around her. When Palasha's song, when she concludes, Mr. Light leads the monarch on a parade through the carnival with the other guests following as Burley sets off fireworks. Meanwhile, Durla escorts Mr. Witch back to his wagon during that time. I will send you all of this, so if you guys want to plan something like a little heist
Yes.
during that time, you guys
Yes.
can go into Ocean's 11 mode.
Ocean's 8.
Ocean
Not
6.
me.
Azrael will kind of look at them and go, well, we know that the monarch is usually crowned
You bitch. Sorry.
because,
I was just reading your
Because-
comment. Yeah.
because of their assistance in lightening the mood. Obviously, we can't dictate which one of us will get it, but give
I'm
us
pretty
any
sure one of
idea.
you will win. I mean, you guys have made the carnival so much more enlightening. Though that
Well,
kid has bribed a lot of people, but
that child is
Got it.
an interesting child. But if you could give us any hints or suggestions on how to help, I mean, and she'll gesture to Candlefoot and his fiance. You know, we assisted you happily, so if you know of anything where we can help out and make people happier, that's the best way that we can get the attention on us.
I
And
mean-
the higher the chances one of us will win.
and she kind of points to like a tent that has like different clown faces on it, and it seems to be that it's like glowing on the brightest one and the most happiest one. She goes, well, to be honest, it seems that everyone is having such a great time. I would say just don't fuck it up.
Nice advice.
Azrael just kind of glances at Phelan briefly.
Well,
So leave the child alone.
Kneecaps.
After.
You're right.
Not hard.
I mean, if he
I
happened to be lost from his parents and was stuck at the lost property area during...
Would that technically be doing good for his
It
parents?
would be doing good for them because they won't have to deal with that bastard of a kid.
Phelan.
What? I'm trying. The
You're up
greater
here.
good. We
I need you
win.
down here.
They win. I am never down there.
Okay.
I mean,
You do
he is
you, bud.
he is very tall, so...
Dear.
I think maybe we just keep going around and trying to entertain people and trying to do our best to,
Mm.
you know.
I mean, there might
Keep
other
people
people
happy.
might have more clues. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about before the Monarch Crown. Have you
Yeah, we
all
don't have
gone explored everything so far?
We're still in the process of it.
gondola swans.
I mean, it does seem like you
Oh,
have a
that
little bit
sounds
of
nice.
time.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh.
I suppose we can wander around a bit more.
The gondola
Yes.
swan lady, she is such a delight. Just make sure to play along. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Don't make her angry.
It's not like the Mystery Mine, is it?
Oh,
That
is such a time.
There.
oh, did it
That
not
was-
go well for some of you?
No, nope.
Some people love horror movies and horror stuff.
I don't.
Azrael just immediately wraps her arms
Nice.
around herself.
Autumn
Maybe.
seemed like she does. We did hear about a shooting at one of them, so yeah.
Multiple shooting.
My apologies.
Sorry about that.
I got to use my axe.
Good for you, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
Just a little slap on the cheek of good for you,
Good
buddy.
for you, buddy.
Right on the fridge.
That's 100% what happened. That's exactly what just happened.
I mean, I guess if you are still looking for information, everyone does say the unicorns are the most observant ones here. They're part of the carousel.
Mhm.
Oh god, why did I think it was the carousel?
Wait,
Excellent.
Because they're just
They-
standing around all day and they see a lot.
Exactly. Actually, that's what I was going to say. Many people talk around them.
Well, a carousel would be much more relaxing, and I could go for a little bit of relaxing for the rest.
We have
did they talk?
a couple hours.
Oh,
Do
if
you
you're
think
nice
we
to
should-
them.
Do they like to eat anything?
Oh no, no. They're not real unicorns. They're just
Oh.
animated ones.
Gotcha.
But you have to earn their attention.
Easy enough.
I think you all are quite capable.
Nick, I am terrified of what you're going to be doing. What you're going to do?
My autumn is literally like a Wild West inspired thing, and you're telling me I gotta go ride a unicorn. I am on the way.
I'm here
I
for
need.
it.
Oh my gosh! I need fan art of this.
Same.
Autumn just dual wielding pistols, riding a
No,
unicorn.
On a freaking
carbine,
unicorn.
over the shoulder.
That's a carbine rifle. Just quickly. Autumn down under. Just.
Oh my.
It's Quigley down under. That's
Oh,
the pun
right.
of that.
Oh, I see. I thought you. Right.
Well-
I was thinking something else.
I know. That's why I
What?
need to clarify.
Let's go maybe.
Let's go to the carousel.
We have only a couple hours left. Do we maybe want to split? Since we're right next to each other.
Splitting the party is
do that.
always a
We
fun
could.
time.
Huh?
We can do the. We can do the. I can do the swans.
Durla
going
says
to the
splitting the party is always a good idea, and then Plasha goes, "I never like to split up," and she just kind of like holds Candlefoot a little tighter.
You do. You.
Relatable. Fucking relatable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Too real, too real! Fantasy world!
He's in chat. It's fine.
My bad.
No, you're fine,
Yes,
you're fine.
but-
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
know, but still.
If we're splitting, I would say keep at least one of the people who are not exhausted with two of the people who are.
Well, that's not math.
That's not-
that way.
Doesn't work
pretty
the other way
split.
around, darling.
There's gonna be at least one group with one person not exhausted and two people exhausted.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'd like to go to the carousel personally.
I would also like to go to...
And that is where I'm going.
Perfect.
Eh?
You are not stopping me. I am excited for this one.
God, why did that give me Lana Day vibes right now?
Right?
Oh my god!
The Lana Day wishes to go to the unicorn.
We shall go as well.
I would like Lana Day on a unicorn, please.
The Lana Days experiencing
The Lana Day.
excitement.
So,
If you're listening,
is there
Stacey,
anything
you're
else
listening.
specifically
I
you
love
want to
Master
discuss
Stacey.
with the three of them before you break off? Or any plans made right now?
We do know that Mr. Witch is escorted back to his trailer out during the show. That would be the best place to
That would be the best time.
perhaps jump him.
If you're going for the watch, yes.
The watch
We
was
just need one or the
said
other.
to be the
We don't
easier of
know.
the two to get.
I thought
Yeah.
the vein was.
No, they said it was always in his pocket.
The vein is always in his possession, whereas the watch.
The watch is always in Mr. Witch's pocket, is what I remembered. I thought.
Yeah.
I
Is that
wrote
a part?
the vein is easier to get in my notes.
So
okay, well you took notes, so you're
it
probably
was
right.
it was one of both. Kettle Stream said it's easier to get the watch. Burley said it's easier to
Oh.
get the vein.
Yeah,
We're
Cat
both right.
Stream is not a great guy. So
I'd agree.
So we're going for the vein. So we're going for the vein then.
question
Why-
is, are we trying
why
to
not both?
before or after? We could split the party.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness.
let's split the party. I'm all for this idea.
No.
I'm for it.
What is it called? Hedging your bets.
My only concern is that Mr. Light is going to be leading the parade, and we are going to be taking the object that he is leading the parade with.
Yeah. That's my concern as well.
I would say to attempt it after you do that, when he puts it back in the box.
What? How does that end? Like what's so they make the way? Do they make the way back to the big top at the end?
I'm not gonna
What's
check it.
the
Is
process
it-
there?
Yes. Yes.
What's
the process
Yeah,
there?
Mr. Light leads the Monochrona parade through the carnival with the other guests following, and then it ends with when they do a circuit of the stage with Palasha doing the joyous song, Burley setting off fireworks. And then that's when Durla would escort Mr. Witch back to his wagon as they end the night, him putting the vein back in the box, and then...
Forgetting
Where
him.
does the box go?
Sorry, the box is for the
after?
crown. My bad. Just kidding.
Okay,
kidding.
never Never mind.
So yeah, the vein, but Mr. Light would have it. Durla would help him. Sorry,
Oh,
Durla escorts Witch back, and then Candlefoot would escort Mr. Light back afterwards.
This could cause a good distraction.
And you guys can lead them somewhere.
Yes.
You guys can lead them back the long way.
Just be mindful security is really tight here. They would try and kick you out if you attempt any violence.
No, no.
No violence.
Still a distraction.
Starting no violence.
Accidents happen.
But what about surprise violence?
That's fair.
That's
And you do what you want.
I don't know.
oh my god.
Lord.
Durla kind of just has a bless your heart.
Just got southern. Just
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
bless your heart, darling.
Okay.
I got nothing in terms of plan, and I've been looking over it.
Anything
Not
else?
knowing.
Yeah, anything else you guys want to speak with them at the moment? You can always come back to them later.
Yeah.
You guys, you walking off and splitting groups?
Yep.
Okay. We will go ahead and take our break now. I'll come back at about 9:25 to see what our groups do at the carousel, and I think the other one you're going to is the gondola rides.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out for the return of the Bardic Dice channel. I'm having a blast. Thank you all so much for just being here, hanging out. I love getting to see your wonderful faces, seeing everybody in chat. Go ahead and take a break, take a stretch, get something to eat, have some fun. We'll be right back before you even know it. I can find my break screen.
Where's the BRBs?
now I'm unmuted.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh. Your camera went off.
all right. Well, the thieves of the Feywild have hit, and Lit is now the DM for now. So bear with us. Hi guys, I'm down here today. But Angie will jump back in. Her okay.
Cameras are weird.
That's cool. All right.
Internet again.
No, it's her dad needs her. That's okay. That's fine. It's not a big deal. She'll be back on hopefully here soon. So we'll go with our cameras for now. You guys can hear us. It's all good. You know, fun old Discord streaming stuff. So we jump back in camera randomizer. And actually I got an idea. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Ta-da! Now you can just see everybody until we get them back.
I suppose that works.
I don't know why I've never thought about this as a backup option before. So, anyways, that being said, until our sixth player comes back, we jump back in, our players having talked to 3 of the Witchlights, Durla, Palasha, and Candlefoot, and deciding to break up to check out 2 of the last places in the carnival, just in case they maybe uncover some more information that could help them gain leverage on Mr. Light and Mr. Witch. So, what are the teams?
I believe we had it as Autumn, Glass, and
Azrael.
Azrael are going to the carousel. And then Tyr.
The rest of us.
Yeah, the rest of us are going to be going to the gondolas.
Perfect. I want one person from each team to roll off a d20.
You do a D.
Not let because he's on the natural 1 motion tonight. You're rolling like Ren tonight, dude.
I was looking at you like, do you want to do it or do you want? Or...
15.
All right, Glass, your team up first. So you guys are heading to.
Well, Angie's on their team.
Yeah.
That's actually probably a better point. So the 3 wins, we're doing golf rules tonight.
Yay!
So Rhea,
Why did I fail?
you grab your 3, and as you split off, kind of going, good luck. You head over to gondolas, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And who is it again? I'm so sorry. My brain.
It's Rhea, Tyr, and Phelan.
Okay, Rhea, Tyr. It's weird because you guys are in different positions too, so now I'm like, it's throwing me off. All right, so Rhea, Tyr, and awesome. Phelan. All right, so gondola swans. All right, as you guys make your way over through the crowds, the joy is just going crazy. You just hear everyone, oh my gosh, it'd be great to be the monarch tonight, wouldn't it, dear? Be like, oh, I don't know, I guess it could be, and I think that would be such a blast. And everyone is just having a joyous ride, trying to hit up their favorite rides for one more time for the night before the big extravaganza happens. As you come over, entering the gondola swans near the Silver Lake Swan, you see enormous swans that glide through the water here, pulling ornate wooden gondolas draped in flowers. The swans disappear into banks of silver mist as they wind their way down the river. A jetty extends ahead. It literally says wend, W-E-E-N-D. I don't know. I've never seen that before. I thought it was like wind, but a jetty extends ahead, at the end of which a waiting swan preens its feathers. This fucking module, man, they really go high with some of the words that they want to use. I love it.
Wend, to direct one's course, travel, proceed.
There you go. It's a thing. So, you each mark off one more punch on your ticket. And as you go and you can jump into this gondola that's being ran by the giant swan. She bows to you all and says, hello, I am Featherine. Are you enjoying your night at the carnival?
We are.
Yes.
Good.
We just came from Plasha and Candlefoot, so excellent they're engaged now.
Oh, that is such glorious news for them, isn't it not? I am just so happy for theirs. I mean, and you see, like, as she's, like, beginning to row, and you guys are going through a nice, gentle, relaxing, just kind of stroll around the lake through beautiful, different exotic flowers and overhead vines that hang with exotic colors and smells. She just goes, I believe it's just such a wonderful time there. They are some of my favorites. I mean, really, though, what is joy? And she just looks to all of you.
She asks, "What is joy?"
What is joy? And you almost get the feeling, like, as she says it, you would think normally it'd be, like, rhetoric. This is like, she's asking you, what is joy to you?
Love, of course.
Do you love? Do you love in your life? What is it? What is it that you love?
Oh, well, my father's the Rose King, and he loves love. And so I love love.
Oh, he loves love. And she just goes a little wink.
Yes, he does also love to love.
Well, I do love to love as well. You guys are so dearing. What brings you to the carnival?
Well, we didn't want to miss something that only came around every 8 years, so.
Truth is, I lost something once here and I was hoping to find it. And now I seem to uncover a lot of missing things and people.
Oh my. You are quite very open with everything, huh?
Yeah, that's when I lost my
I
ability
do
to
love
see.
that. So many people are just so closed off and don't want to talk on these rides. I hate it so much. But really, I mean, you all say that you all have gathered and come together. How do I know that you are even real? How do I know that you exist?
How could we prove that we exist to you?
The true question, what is existence?
Can I think?
This is the person. Wait.
Yeah, it's Descartes.
No, this is the person Burley likes to talk to. Philosophy with. Yep. Oh, no. My head.
Hey, welcome back.
It's-
Thank you. Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're doing fine. But bam! Look at that. Cameras are good to go again.
Yay.
All right. But yeah, she asks you all, well, dear, I mean, I think you hit it right there on the coffin, on the nail. You think, therefore you are. Don't you agree? Yeah. Just nosebleeds, steam coming out.
Phelan.
You okay?
But I mean, if you really think about the arcane in worlds so full of magic, what is an illusion? What is real? Is even time an illusion?
In the Feywild it is, for sure.
You are not from here, are you?
I am
Well, actually, she is.
partially. No, this is material plane, dear.
Oh, well.
I see that you are the higher minds among the two. It's great. I love it. As she
I'm from
points to
Daggerford.
Phelan and Rhea.
I'm from Daggerford.
Ah, the greatest mind of Daggerford. I see. I love it. And she ends up kind of like very opening up and very much talking to the two of you on what's going on here, and whispers that she's so happy about the the disastrous attempt by Candlefoot, but it seems that everything has been fixed and that they have made up for it. And she does again talk about her friend Burley, and says so much how he has a profound mind. It's just simply wasted guarding the staff wagons. He does miss his brother tremendously. No one happens to Hurley, but everyone knows he really never fit in.
Why is that?
Oh.
Well, he just wasn't really made for the carnival. He was always so wanting to explore and venture out beyond it. I personally don't think he's missing.
It's a
You
bit
think
of
he left?
Schrodinger's
I think
cat,
he
isn't
left
it?
on purpose. What did you say, dear?
This cat.
I say it's a bit of a Schrodinger's cat. You don't really know if he left on purpose or if he was missing until we find him.
My dear.
But where's the cat?
Exactly. That's the question,
box.
isn't it?
It's in the
Question of
box.
what?
Of the
I-
cat?
The
I'm glad I got to use Schrodinger's cat.
I love Schrodinger's cat. It's such a
Only thing I
mindfuck.
know.
It's such a mindfuck.
So you think
Wait.
he left on his own? Where would he go? And without telling his brother?
I don't know. That is the question that needs to be uncovered, dear. Everyone seems to be wondering where he went, but why he went, I think, is the question in hand.
But when he went.
That could be also a very good one. You are so astute. Tyr, you said? What do you have to say on the matter, dear? You've been so quiet tonight.
Well, I was just kind of wondering if you had any theories of why he left.
That is what we're discussing, dear. Keep up.
No, I mean, what are your own theories?
My theories are, one, to simply ask the question that needs to be asked.
You think it's possible that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light might know why he left?
Now that is an interesting observation. I think not. They were very fond of him, though, in my opinion. They wouldn't want him to go missing at all.
Oh, they would let him leave, of course, if he wanted to.
Oh, we are very much able to leave and go whenever we want.
So do you think it's possible they know why he decided to leave, if he decided to leave?
That would be such a stretch. I mean, for them not to tell her, Burley, that would be such a betrayal of our trust in him. Don't you agree, Phelan? You're just kind of like rubbing the side of your face with some feathers.
Wait, we're on a swan gondola?
Yeah.
And she is the swan.
She is a real swan.
In the gondola.
In the gondola. Guiding you guys, talking to you. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
And it's about this time that you guys all kind of settle into back to the dock and go, oh, you are such splendid people to talk to. I really appreciate our ride. If you ever want to discuss or talk more, I would love to enjoy some higher minds, or above some tea, maybe, with Burley, perhaps.
Yes, we do need to speak with Burley again, I think.
And yeah, she sends you on your way. She gives a very heartily kind of like a pat and hug to both Rhea and Phelan, and just kind of gives a and just turns away from Tyr as he gets off. And
No.
unfortunately, doesn't seem to be quite as warmed up to Tyr as
That's fair.
she's more seemingly interested in the higher-minded questions and discussions. Yeah, I'm really glad you guys engaged with her, because that would have been fun if you didn't. You guys are walking away and you see a very quiet group of like a couple riding that don't seem to be talking, and you seem all of a sudden you hear, oh, I didn't mean to, and the gondola swan flip over and the two end up in the water.
Oh, no.
Dear, that was such a mistake. I'm so sorry. But as you guys seemingly walk away. However, she seems to be in good moods and does not seem to drop the mood of the carnival down anymore. So,
Yay.
very good. All right.
I don't like her.
What was she saying?
Yeah, everything is just over Phelan's head, and
The
she's
most
just
important
like,
thing is she thinks Hurley left on his own reasons and
What?
didn't tell anyone.
When did she say that?
In the beginning.
The fuck?
The worst part of it is I got that. He did it, and yet I'm the one who's considered the idiot. What the fuck?
I think she just didn't. She would have liked you to ask some questions. Maybe did I talk too much?
Nah.
Just a question. I didn't realize I was going the right direction, but what the fuck?
Always good to ask questions. It's very good of you. Even if you don't understand the answers.
meanwhile, as this is happening,
meanwhile, like Rhea's trying to explain philosophy to Phelan.
the entire time she's explaining it, another hour goes by on the the clock.
Nah, fam, it's not an hour. It's the rest of the campaign.
But as
I've been
the
explaining Schrodinger's cat for a while.
Yep. As the other three break off, it's Autumn, Azriel, and Glass as you guys head over to the carousel, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Affirmative.
You guys pass
Correct.
by the Calliope and the different like kind of side stalls that everyone is trying to get to, and some of them seem to be already closing down for the night as their prizes have been exhausted. Especially you see one totally emptied, Autumn. You just kind of nod in pride as you just kind of walk past the empty stall. But you guys arrive to the carousel. as you see a procession of wooden unicorns. A unicorn stands motionless on a circular wooden platform. Fairgoers clamber up onto the unicorns' backs, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. Nintardo, here you go. There's the centaur you're just asking about. Fairgoers clamber onto the unicorns' backs, and then a female ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of their riders. For those that you walk up to, you see... I actually have a handout now.
Ooh,
Shiny.
fancy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cute.
Diana Cloppington
I'm here for it.
is a
Oh my gosh.
I love the name.
shy-looking centaur, female. And as you walk up, she goes to ask for your tickets if you wish to ride.
Here you go.
Here's my ticket.
What is your passive insights?
If you have disadvantage, you're at a -5. Keep that in mind.
My is a 13.
Wait, minus 5?
Yeah, if you have disadvantage on the checks, it's your passives go down by 5.
So...
Yeah, it sucks.
5.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wow.
Angie, what did you say yours was? Ezreal?
How do I figure out my passive?
It's 10
insight?
plus your insight.
10 plus insight. Minus five.
-5. So 5 plus your insight.
7.
All right, cool, awesome. She just looks sad. You guys probably seem like she's probably a little tired from the night or something. You got a 13 though, Nick?
Yeah, 13. I got a 3 wisdom. That's all I got.
You get the feeling like everyone else here has a little bit of a joy working here. And you get that this sadness is not related to being tired or the mood, but more, she doesn't really seem to enjoy working at the carnival. But she kind of greets you with a, you know, kind of like an attempted smile and goes, "Oh, you are all here to ride the carousel. Hopefully you guys will all enjoy it." Let's see real quick. So the ride before ends. Marky Gaming! What's up, buddy? Thank you so much. How you guys doing? You see from before, even though Kettle Stream had mimicked other attendees, you saw like the person with the hat and the Pokemon Go shirt and the blonde lady. You actually see the real carnival goers get off the carnival carousel ride this time and just high-fiving about how much fun they had. And they say they want to go over to the rock stall and look at the rocks that's available there. So as you guys though enter in, yeah, you guys see 8 unicorns there, riding each. I gotta make sure I say this right. Yeah, and each unicorn wears a name tag on its bridle, though. Some of the names are legible, while other name tags are worn and indecipherable. You, do you guys talk at all to Diana, or does she just kind of like follow along?
I'd have a comment if
Sure.
since I noticed
Yeah.
it. When she goes to punch my ticket, I just say, "Do you not enjoy this?"
Oh, I don't know what you're speaking of. I'm sorry.
You're pretty easy to read.
Sorry. It's a job, and I'm here, though I can't really speak of it too much. And you kind of almost see that, like, anytime she gets close to saying something, or almost like it's this involuntary cough that occurs with your passive insight. Though, if you're curious, maybe you should go speak to the unicorns. If you know their names, they do speak back.
What's the oldest unicorn that you have here?
She points back to one of them there, kind of like an old white with brown spotted unicorn, and kind of some of the paint coming off, but you can see the wood underneath. And yeah, she just goes, if you learn their names, they He'd be more than happy to speak to you. I'm sorry I can't say much more.
Does that one happen to? I'm assuming that one has a very worn
Yeah,
name tag.
as you guys all kind of look over, you see that you're able to see one of, like, each unicorn is in a pair of two, and that the second one is kind of seems to be a little bit more worn. If you are interested, as you all kind of are walking up and looking, you see the first pair. The first one is named Fortune, and the second one has a name tag with 4 letters, the first one being B, that's legible.
I'm not good at puzzles. Straight up, I'm not gonna figure this out.
At least you're
I'm not
honest.
even gonna attempt.
I'm curious though.
I will, if you guys, yeah, I'll
Oh,
let you guys try and figure
bold.
this.
Fortune favors the bold.
There you go.
Mhm.
I was gonna say you guys can
Time
attempt to
on.
do this on your own. If not, you can do like a skill check to try. But you kind of go up to the first ones in your reading, and fortune favors the bold. You must be bold, and both kind of come to life and nod. And if you want, you can get on one of those unicorns if you wish to speak to them when the ride starts.
Yeah.
There's a second pair. The first one, sorry. These are very weirdly written. You see the first name tag has PR with 3 letters after it that are not readable, and the second name tag is Fall. Reyes should have gone to this one. I told you Rot was going to lead you here. But
Wait, which one was it? Which one was it? What was it?
if you guys wish, if you want
Right.
Ray and the other group to show up around this time, you can. It's up to y'all. If you feel
Wait,
like you're struggling.
Close.
Yeah,
Oh, proud is close.
It's close.
Raya, your group seems to
Pride?
walk up about the side.
The pride.
Pride.
Yeah.
Pride cometh
Fall.
before the fall.
Pride goes before a fall, yep. Or, yeah, cometh before a fall. So the second pair come to life and seem to move and be able to, if someone wants to ride on them. The third pair are, again, 2. The first one reads Stone, and the second one is M space S.
Moss.
And again, the pair come to life as you read the name Stone. A rolling stone gathers no moss, as they both kind of say in unison. So Stone and Moss. So you have Fortune and Bold, Pride and Fall, Stone and Moss. And then the last 2 unicorns. The first one says Stitch, and the second one reads space N space.
Name? Or did you say N or N?
What'd you say?
Line.
I spell what you're saying?
Line.
Nothing happens.
Is it N as in Nancy or M?
N
as
is in
Mary?
Nancy, so space N like Nancy
Okay.
space.
That's what I wanted to figure out.
Yeah. So the first one is Stitch, and the second one is space dash or space N like Nancy space. Does anybody have a guess? It's a good guess though. I'd say you're very, very close. You see a
Fine.
you see a tail come loose, but not the whole thing.
Is it fine? Fine.
You see the tail go back to wood.
Cool.
The rides. She says the ride's about to start. If everyone's to jump on one of the unicorns.
This is the one we need.
Do you guys want to try? Yeah, it does seem this pair is the oldest of the pairs. You guys want to try and roll?
Yeah.
Raya, you are there. Do you have any guess?
No. I'm not there.
Okay,
We
that's
went
fine.
on a whole gondola ride.
Yeah. Can
Not
I
bad.
instead try a different check?
So I will let you guys. What kind of check do you want?
I would like to try to make an investigation check on the name tag itself to see if I can discern the actual letters instead of guessing the riddle.
Yeah, sure. I'll allow that. The other two, what kind of check would you like to make?
No.
Just to, in
Unfortunately.
general, see what this is from, because all the other ones are sayings and...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you get the idea it is a saying as well.
Yeah.
I only got an 11.
11, okay.
But do we have to roll for that, or
Yeah.
no?
I mean, if you're not gonna guess, then yes, you have to roll.
Right. Okay.
What are you rolling for it?
As
what-
intelligence?
You can either do intelligence, or if you want to try and convince me of another roll that you think would be adequate, like he just did investigation.
And
you
we're
can
rolling
say.
at disadvantage, right?
If you are exhausted, yes.
Exhausted, yeah.
I rolled an 18 and a 19.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
Thank you. They did
That's
something right this
amazing.
night.
As you think, you remember a phrase: "A stitch in time saves blank," and it's bothering you. Though, as you look around this whole carnival, you've seen patterns before. It's almost like subconsciously you look around, and in a Sherlock Holmes level, as things pop out to you, everything is in like 3s and 9s as you look around.
Is it 9?
And you see the unicorns come to life. A stitch in time saves 9.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that expression before.
I was thinking Stitch in Time the entire time, and I was trying to
Like
rack
figure
my
out the
brain
rest, yeah.
to
So we
remember
have,
the rest of the phrase.
The first pair, fortune favors the bold. So you have fortune and bold. Second one, pride goes before a fall. So you have pride and fall.
That's comfortable.
A rolling stone gathers no moss. So stone and moss. And a stitch in time saves 9 for stitch and 9. Yeah, you guys did amazing. Great job, guys. This is a fun one, but a tough one. So as you guys all jump on the unicorns, Nick or Autumn, I'm guessing you were going for the older pair.
Yes, and probably so because I have advantage on all charisma checks. So if I need to try to convince or persuade these people, I have advantage.
Sure. You get the feeling all of them seem very friendly to all of you at the moment, as if saying their names is kind of a sense of pride and identity to them, and is something that not many people do while they're here. But yeah, so you go do that. You two jump on the other ones.
Yep.
Is there anything specifically you ask of them?
If
Just did a really good job on this one.
have you seen any of what are they called? Shadow people?
Shadow thieves is what they
Sha-
the phrase that has been told to you.
Shadow thieves at all? Sorry, my accent is going, but I'm still here. I'm just 2 levels of exhaustion.
It is okay. I love your Feywild accent. It's beautiful.
They're Russian.
Okay.
They are, yes.
I love it.
But, the question is not where the shadow thieves that we know, but who sent them. I believe the answer are, that these 3 are sent from the Hourglass Coven. I'm gonna drop the accent because it's a lot of information here.
Yeah.
That the thieves work for the Hourglass Coven of 3 hags named Balvorna Blightstraw. I'll put all these in the chat for you.
Okay.
Skabatha Nightshade, and Endolin Moongrave. I'm just gonna rattle all this off for you guys.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Good.
between
You're
the
good.
3 of you guys get all this kind of information as the unicorns kind of whisper to you this information that Diana's kind of like nodding. That seems that she's not able to say as you guys all talk. Actually, this is very relevant. Glass,
Mhm.
you find out from your unicorn that what you are looking for, Endolin Moongrave, is the one that was behind
Oh.
the thief that took it.
Hmm.
Azrael, you find out that also Endlin Moongrave was behind the one that stole yours did. And Autumn, same with yours, Endlin Moongrave.
That beach.
Why don't you guys give me a intelligence check, all three of you?
Oh, good.
Yeah, sure. I love that. Tonight. Thanks.
Just a straight intelligence.
An 11. That's not terrible.
Straight for you, Autumn. What'd you get?
18.
18, okay.
13.
It's my strongest stat.
In the world.
Anyone over a 12, you all
Aw.
remember that all three of you cannot open a door without knocking. So, that connection makes... You connect that with Evelyn Moongrave. You also find out that Bevlorna, so the Blight Straw Hag, her lair is in a rambling cottage on stilts in a Fey swamp.
Oh my god, it's Baba Yaga.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a Baba Yaga.
Skavatha's
Oh, yeah,
lair
yeah.
is in a dead, hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest. And Endelin's lair is a mountaintop theater. And all three of you find out that for Endelin, the hag you seek has foreseen her own death, which happens during an eclipse.
When's the next eclipse?
Probably staring down my barrel.
Yeah.
They answer that the time is different in the Feywild.
Moongrave.
If any of you ask of Zybilna, they speak that they have heard that Zybilna is frozen in time, locked in the Prismere. That the three hags are behind it and have split Prismere into their own domains called Hither, Tither, and Yon. And that the Coven right now is so riddled with distrust that each hag is convinced her sisters are plotting against her. I will
Good
put
internal warfare.
all of this into the chat for you guys, so
Thank you.
Thank you.
I was writing it down, but
Yeah.
it's a lot. Yeah, I was like looking at this one, I was like, wow, that's a lot of exposition dump in one ride.
Yeah,
I
One
was gonna
ride.
say this.
This was the
Because there's-
ride.
We
This
should've
was the ride.
started here.
There's names,
just
there's
started.
quest lines.
That's why I said I was like,
lore.
I'm gonna have Rock
Because-
come here no matter what, if you guys don't choose it.
Mm,
But it seems that you have all gotten all of this information as you ride. There doesn't seem to be any other information towards the other people that were not on this ride. But you are able to glean from your own, potentially who stole your own items. So you all kind of leave the unicorn ride and you see Diana kind of nod her head. Nick, as you leave, the one bites your cloak
no.
and like makes you like stop for a second and points over to Diana Cloppington. She goes, please, if you are going to help, Diana herself sought the help of Granny Nightshade of the Hourglass Coven, and unfortunately, in her attempt to find her own warhorse that was missing in battle, the cruel hag magically fused the bodies of Diana and her horse, giving her that appearance of the centaur. Please be careful when you're there. It is a very dangerous, dangerous place. And there are many deals that could go bad. So please, watch what you do when you go.
I assure you, hunting in the Feywild is my specialty.
And just kind of like bows deeply and kind of like glad that they're able to provide some information for you to help.
They have been very helpful. Like, I will literally pat them on the head as I walk by.
Yeah.
Yeah. They seem like they've been wishing to speak this whole time, and no one has been able to potentially get to the, speak all of their names to get this information. So.
hmm
Well, good
I
job.
remember reading about Diana's backstory in the module thing too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cheater.
No. This is before I knew that I was gonna be in the game.
Meta gamer. That's why she wanted to join. No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Perfect.
This comes out.
All right. So, you guys all are kind of stunned, processing all of this information. And you guys reunite in front of the big top. As it seems that another hour has gone by, and everyone is beginning to make preparations for the monarch, Witchlight monarch crowning, kind of roping off a parade and, you know, doing last calls for rides and food. You guys feel like it's time to plan if you are going to do anything. Now's the time to enact anything.
It's so hard without knowing if one of us gets to be the monarch.
I know.
And which one?
I mean, we know one of us is gonna get it, right?
It has to be. I mean, yeah, it has to be one of us.
The odds are.
Kaylin did do that awesome dragon.
Phelan
know,
is surprisingly
that was
a lot.
sick.
A lot.
Oh no. That's terrifying.
If he becomes the monarch queen thing, I don't know. It's gonna be terrifying.
Oh fuck.
It's like monarch.
Yeah,
That is-
chat,
that is
settle
very
down,
appropriate.
chat. No telling Dee's a cheat. She's our official artist, and she's amazing, and we love her. And
Oh yes, we do love it. I'm
so
gonna say
back
my
off!
husband.
Back!
Back, chat, back. Ha, yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
sorry, as you hear on the
Last
announcements,
planning.
Yeah.
you will be
So-
banned from the festival if you name anybody else a cheater.
So what are we gonna do now? I mean, how are we gonna get those things?
I
Well,
believe we only need one.
really?
I think we need to make a plan depending upon who wins.
Yep.
That's the problem. We don't know.
They said it would be easier to get it after the parade, right? Or during?
During.
Bane.
They're separated during.
Perhaps whichever of us wins plays the part, and the rest of us try to avert eyes to give the winner a little bit more time to get the needed object.
I think we might be best if the winner participates in the parade and puts on as good a show as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Precisely.
The rest of us try to get. I still believe Mr. Witch's pocket watch would be easier to get.
I think so.
And if he's being escorted back during the festival, if it's
Perhaps
on the
the
parade,
rest of us can act.
He'll be with Taco.
No, Taco would be guarding their trailer.
Thaco is not
Durna.
seemingly part of the crew of people they
Durna
trust.
would be the one. Durna would be the one escorting.
And back.
so she could
Well-
escort him into an alley.
A different way. You have to give a reason for it.
We could see what her path would be for the escort. I mean, she likes us, so she'd work with us.
I agree.
Seems so.
So we're in agreement. Whoever wins plays the part.
Yeah.
The rest of us, we try to get that what?
Yeah, who should it be then? Because I feel like
We don't know.
We don't
The
get to
thing
choose
chooses. We go from we're gonna have to play this by beer.
Here.
here.
Here, dear.
Here? Okay.
Here.
You could
Because
play it over a
The
beer.
Vane chooses
yeah.
who's going to be the Witchlight monarch, and then there's a big celebration.
Right.
And the rest of us can either try and go after the watch.
So,
We stay in a group. Whoever's chosen goes up. Everyone else just slinks away.
I mean,
Most part.
exactly.
between now and when the thing is, or when the monarch is crowned, maybe we just go and do nice little things, including that little boy, and try to be nice and just try to.
Get
You,
more.
you get the feeling as you look up at the clock, as you guys are discussing this, that it's time to put plans in action for the parade.
Okay, never
Let's
mind.
talk to Durla and see where the path is.
Yes. Let's get that. I mean,
They should be. Are they still over at the lake?
No, they are now up at the big top,
Okay.
beginning to prepare.
so
Or
yes,
early.
whoever wins, play the part of the monarch. Leave the rest to the rest.
Maybe slow things down a bit. Give everyone time to do things.
Delay it. Got it.
Yes.
Impress the crowd. Make them want to see you for longer. After all, for the monarch, you've won it for a reason. Distort that reason.
I really want it to be Phelan. Like,
I know.
really want it to be Phelan. It would be hilarious.
So, are you guys getting in place? Are you trying to do anything to prepare?
We need to
enact
talk to
this?
Durla and figure out the path
Yes.
that she's going to take
Yeah.
Mr. Witch.
What is the routing?
But I'll
What
just have a
is the
smile
GPS?
on my face the rest of the time.
I will not. I
That's-
can't. I can't.
It's radiating from you. It's great.
You all get the idea from Durla that it's going to be a clockwork pattern. So if you're looking at the map, up, around, and then like a infinity symbol from back to the big top.
Oh, I knew it. Okay, I didn't
Alright.
figure as much.
Yeah, if you, especially those that passed on the intelligence check, you guys now are seeing things of like 3, 9, and infinity everywhere here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
If you actually go back, there's a lot of times I specifically called out 3 and 9s and stuff.
There's a theme.
Mr. Witch comes out for the ceremony. What happens with Mr. Light?
He
Trying to
leads the
read
parade.
thing. Mr. Light leads the parade.
Mm.
Sounds like a candle fit.
So perhaps if we are to...
Oh, they but wait. It says Witch and Light escort the monarch on a circuit.
It's the it's
Oh,
when
but- okay.
it's when when you get back to the final like crowning of it, and like the final show, that's when they separate again. So it's like in the beginning and then at the end, like when they crown it and when they get back for the final show is when they separate, but they are together on the march.
So those are the 2 times we
At
have
least the
to actually do
parade.
it.
Meanwhile, Durla's-
Maybe we try at the end then.
I agree. Try at the end. Play the part. Make them believe that you are the monarch. Then let the guard down. Let the rest work.
Does Durla think... Oh, I've been spelling her name wrong. Does Durla think that Thaco would let us try and get information? Or is he, like,
Get info.
devoted?
Get information about what?
Well,
Like try and get
would-
into the staff area?
yeah.
You get the idea that Thaco is very much loyal to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light,
Yes.
and not as much would be into a plan of
Okay.
letting you guys do anything.
Yeah.
Thaco just sounds like you're trying to say taco incorrectly.
Taago. Oh
Thaco.
dear, Taago's here.
What's Morior's son doing here? Sorry.
Is Morior's son? Okay.
Not that he got him.
Okay, no, he takes after the better, so Kiara's son.
Smited.
Alright.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You see polymorphing the little boy is just into Morior like ah.
So
Morior.
is that the plan then? Whoever we wait until the end to do the whole deal, and just whoever's the monarch plays the part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's most of the attention will be on the monarch during the ending ceremony, so that'll give a chance to distract the most. And it'll give us time. Well,
I think that is the best bet that we have. In and out of character.
I'm not good at making plans.
Then let's agree to the one we have.
Yep.
yeah.
Every good plan is the
When
plan that
you
doesn't
get
have
back-
a plan.
When you get back from the circuit, they just have to keep it going as long as possible.
Alright. So
Which, if Plush was helping us, she does do the last performance.
True.
alright. So The clock rings as the sun begins to rise over the horizon, as bells and music begins to play, as it seems the crowning of the Witchlight monarch and the signaling of the end of the carnival is nigh. You all gather up the big top extravaganza, all of the crowds coming in. My question for you all, actually, we'll do it in order. We'll go with it. All of you all flow into the big top with everybody else. As spectators take their seats in the big top. Durla gives you a nod as you see her escorting Mr. Witch from his wagon and through the staff area vines out to this middle, the same stage where you all did your show, to a coronation. And you see Thaco back there guarding the staff area. Mr. Witch is off to the side as Candlefoot is on the stage with Mr. Light as he begins to give a thrilling speech of the glorious carnival that we have all had. I hope that all of you, tall and small, have enjoyed tonight's festivities. I could almost cry with excitement. You see him waving around the vein in his hand. Now, as the time comes, the one and the only vein will select the Witchlight monarch. And you see Candlefoot holding the hat box containing the crown. So, my question to you: are you all going to leave it to fate to decide the crowning of the monarch, or do you want to let it up to a roll?
I say low to fate. I think that sounds fun.
Fate.
I agree. Leave it to fate.
Fates united.
I think that's united.
It's united.
United on this.
As the Fae and Fates decide, a chill and quiet comes over the night. You can see Rhea in a corner, Kettlestream trying to come back in through under a tent and getting caught by security. You look over and you can see the young boy looking up and be like, "Dad, I want to be the monarch of the crown." Everyone else is waiting on hushed breath. We'll see who becomes the monarch. There is a chance that you're leaving it up to fate, that it will not be one of you.
Oh.
If it's that freaking kid, I swear.
It has already been. You've already decided.
He's gonna cause so much pain. There's no way it's the kid.
Is there anything that you guys are doing before, as you see Mr. Light preparing, almost moving around like a wand, trying to find who it's going to choose? Is there anything you guys want to do to do before this happens?
Being really, really excited as I can.
All right.
And
I'm
trying to get other people excited.
I'm straight up giving firepower.
Anything mechanical? Are you guys casting any spells, doing any prep or anything? Or are you just kind of like trying to hype up the crowds?
I have a gun.
Hyping up. I'm using my guns to hype up the crowd.
I, being the Mary Poppins that I am, and going around and exciting the children, getting them to laugh and smile and cheer.
I use light to make Mr. Which one is this? Witch or Light?
Mr. Light
Mr.
is
Light.
on the stage.
Mr. Light to be even brighter.
Oh my dears, you are such a
Spotlight
dear.
on
Stop
him.
it.
Oh, that is a good point. Doing like fairy fire and just making colorful lights everywhere.
I don't think people would appreciate Cheer's method of celebration, which is shooting his gun up into the ceiling.
And so far, it's misfired.
So
Yeah, so I'm not taking that chance.
that being said, all the music comes to a crescendo and then quiets. All the light appears, spotlighting only on Mr. Light. It is rotating around, joyous laughter and glees as he's laughing. Who shall be crowned the Witchlight monarch at the hours tonight? Let fate decide. Funny enough, the one that I was expecting, I had been keeping a tally. So if you were going to have me decide who I decided based on your events, the one would have been the boy.
No.
Natural 20 would have been I would have let your group choose.
Hey, Shaylin.
The winner of tonight's Witchlight Monarch and Crown.
Shaylin.
As suddenly the spotlight appears on your group. And showering down in golden glitters, Rhea, you have been selected as the Monarch.
Me?
Witchlight Monarch.
That actually makes way more sense.
No, it does not.
If you guys had, if you had rolled a natural 20, I would have let you choose, and that would have been Phelan.
Or would
Oh,
it
yeah, 100%.
The
Oh, yeah,
trumpets
would've.
go wild as just streamers and lights and pixie fairies go flying around, spreading pixie dust in this one. As the entire tent starts clapping, you see people pushing you up towards the stage in excitement as you are going up, and Ra is just going, yeah! Just almost thinking he's the one that won.
He won. It's rotten. He won.
As you get up to the front and to the stage, Candlefoot kind of gives you a nod and a wink. And opening up the box contains a crown of golden butterflies and places it upon your head. Everyone is in joy, and Mr. Light takes the vein and in this theatrics knights you as the Witchlight Monarch. As happy clowns just shower you now in glitter. Literal glitter, not magic glitter.
No.
You are just now covered in like arts and crafts Michael store dollar glitter.
They blew their entire budget getting to that.
That's all that was. It just goes.
Yeah.
That is never coming off, by the way.
Nope.
That's like.
There
I always
was
call it the
glue in
Hershey's
there. There might be glue involved. We'll see.
Ugh.
So,
Well, you stuck with craft herpes. Sorry
as we
about that.
continue around, you guys let me know and stop me in any of these events if there's anything you wish to do. Mr. Light is kind of showing you off to the crowd as the regal Witchlight Monarch. Mr. Witch is standing on the sidelines with Durla. As they begin to all of a sudden clap and cheer, Mr. Light begins to precede you out front with Palasha singing this joyous mermaid song. As you are in front walking with him at the front of the procession, everyone, you can either join in the front, middle, or back, and Durla is in back with Mr. Witch as they continue to go around parading and high-fiving the boy I wanted to be monarch. And you just see like Burley just kind of pat him on the head and be like, next time, buddy, it's okay.
Phelan just points, goes, ha ha!
Oh, I thought he was going to.
No,
Kneecaps!
not yet. That's after. Kneecaps come after.
I did say after.
But slowly and with music and much accolades and fireworks going around, you guys all eventually make the figure eight around the entire carnival. And when you get back, you just see Palasha finishing her song on stage with a joyous song and pixies fluttering all around. That, and when you get back, you see Burley now setting off fireworks in the front of the big top, with everyone kind of looking up and in distraction and awe as the height of this song is occurring.
Can I ask a question? Since we spent we used one of the hours planning, could I have gotten a short rest and got my spell slot back?
Sure, I'll give it to you. Especially after being crowned, yeah.
But
All right. You look up and in glorious just a finale of fireworks. Even Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are looking up distracted as you're all enjoying this, the crowd in front.
How distracted are they?
Yeah, exactly.
They seem pretty distracted.
Pocket watch.
Yeah. Would it be possible to get next to them?
Yeah.
Very much so. Everyone is distracted throughout the walking of the parade. You could have easily gotten close to either one of them. If anyone wants to attempt something, you do feel the window closing as the finale seems to be coming to an end.
I kind of motion to Autumn. It's like,
Me.
Yep.
I'm very good at pocket picking.
I just let it go. I just give her a look and go for it.
Good pocket picking, not English.
The fireworks are now ending. The music coming to its final
Oh.
measure.
Yoink.
I'll walk by. I'll walk by and try to slip my hand in to pick his pocket for the pocket watch.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything to assist him, or distract, or make this easier?
And I brush by in between them.
Okay. So you're
Is
trying
Fairy Fire have
to
advantage?
kind of give him cover? Is that what you're potentially trying to do?
Essentially, it's like try to get the attention on me as they're.
Okay. We'll go with that. Rhea up front, are you doing anything specific or just kind of playing the part?
I'm playing the part, but I've also wanted to spend this time talking with Mr. Light, right?
Sure.
Just gushing over this beautiful cane vein thing he has.
Isn't it exquisite? And he shows you it's like this butterfly, golden
Mhm.
wand with red gems in it. And he goes, oh, it's so amazing and beautiful.
Is it made of real gold?
Oh, it is for the Feywild itself. Given from us, from Zybilna.
Oh, father knows her.
Oh, I know, the Rose King. He's such a dear.
Mm,
We spent a weekend together in the accolades.
I'm sure.
He
Everyone's-
loves love.
He loves
He
love.
loves
to
love.
love.
It is. He always says that, doesn't he?
He does. I want to see what
Oh,
happens, but I have something I
Okay.
want to do. But I'm gonna wait.
Do you want to wait? All right.
I'm back.
So Tyr's gonna do that. Phelan, are you doing anything?
You know what? Seeing that he's gonna be like bumping into them to kind of give cover, just gonna be kind of like walking alongside them or in front, just continuing to do the gun show to get their
Good.
attention on me. Doing my bit of a performance.
Yeah, go to roll me performance.
All right, disadvantage on this one. All right, let's go. We got this. We can do it. Please, 2 nat 20s. That is that.
Is it 2 nat 20s?
It's
That
it's a
would've been funny.
17 and a 12.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's a
Not bad.
15, my dude.
15. All right. You are slowing down the pace as you're kind of just making a little bit of a show. His eyesight now goes to you instead of looking up, but enhancing the distraction. Glass, are you doing
Yep.
anything?
I have 0 ideas, so I'm also just looking up at the thing.
All right. Playing the part, adding to the extravagance. Azrael, are you
I
doing
know
anything?
Spells, so.
Level 1.
Level 1.
Level 1.
Again,
What a Eldritch Blast his face.
Are you doing anything specific, Azrael?
Surprise violence.
being the Mary Poppins, I'm just getting the kids excited, making them enthusiastic, basically helping to up the noise to
Okay.
cover
Give me-
for Autumn.
Give me a persuasion check.
Cool, at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
D, give me a persuasion check as well.
Okay,
That's also a disadvantage.
That is
Yeah.
a 7.
7. Kids are
I,
like,
s-
okay.
I suck at life today. It's okay.
No, you don't. You're doing fantastic.
17
17.
plus 6, so.
The kids don't seem to be much as excited when you're like hyping them up at the fireworks, but then Glass kind of like does a little bit of a pirouette in front of them in her like kind of carnival-esque look, and you just hear them all cheer and kind of laugh along with you, Azrael, as you've helped out. So pretty good.
I am too fucking tired.
All right, all of you guys have succeeded on your rolls, meaning Silent, as you go up to distract him, go ahead and give me a acrobatics check with advantage to see how well you can position yourself to give Autumn that cover that she needs.
Come on, you got it.
Come on, Tyr.
Come on. I believe in you.
That is a 19.
19. You kind of bump into him politely, and kind of just almost turn him in just a gentle way. That Autumn, you see this perfect positioning. You see the pocket watch connected with a chain to his jacket. What do you do?
It's connected with a chain.
Connected with a chain.
How long is the chain?
A pocket watch to, not this long sort of thing.
Conductors.
I would like to roll to pick his pocket first and get the chain. I'm not going to tug on his jacket,
Okay,
but I want to get the pocket watch out of his jacket into my hand.
sure. Go to roll me.
Afterwards, I'm going to use my Tinker's tools to
Perfect. Based on the roll, I'll see if it's advantage on the next one. Advantage on sleight of hand.
Thank you, Silent.
Because of everybody else.
+6
Yep.
to this.
Got you.
Come on.
18 on the die, so 24 or
24.
a 10. So I'll take the
Alright.
24 on the sleight of hand.
You,
Yay!
at the exact same moment that Silent bumps into him, as if you do this on the streets all the time, the watch comes out of the pocket, and without tugging, you now have a length of chain in one length in your hand, and then the one kind of looping to his jacket. What are you doing?
Okay, my second hand, I'm going for my Tinker's tools, and I'm going to get a clamp and try to kind of like one of the links off to separate the pocket watch.
Okay. I will say either strength or dex plus your proficiency with advantage.
With advantage?
With advantage,
Okay, so
because of how well
dex-
you picked the pocket to get that.
Dex or strength, so I'm going to go with dex. I'm proficient in my Tinker's tools, so do I get that too?
Yes.
Yeah, you get proficiency and
Okay.
it's at advantage.
So again, it's a +6 with advantage.
Nice.
Come on.
A 15 or an 8, so I'll take the 15, so 21.
21. You're holding it, and just with a quiet, just as the last firework goes off, chink, it falls back into his pocket, as if the chain is looking like it's still holding something in the pocket. Even someone looking at it wouldn't be able to tell.
And she immediately, right there.
My bad. Sorry.
And Mr. Light finally
Just
announces,
immediately just-
"And everybody, with a glorious bow, we end tonight's Witchlight Carnival." And that is where we're going to end tonight's game,
Hey.
with you guys successfully grabbing Mr. Witch's pocket watch.
Thank you, everybody.
To quote Amara, what a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mara has the right to be thirsty for autumn.
Gosh.
Well
Holy crap, that was awesome.
played, everybody. Well played indeed. I was
it is
very proud
amazing.
of you. That was
Amazing.
awesome. Mwah.
Oh, man.
Thank you guys so much for just your wonderful support tonight. I'm so happy to be back on the internet streaming with you guys. I love every single one of you, the players, all of you in chat, all of you that are supporting us, just everybody. I want to send all my love and just appreciation. It's been 1 year of streaming, and it's been
Yeah.
a fun time.
1 year.
So I'm going to get emotional. But anyways, we're going to
We
end
love
that.
you, Mike.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Love you, Mikey.
I love you guys all so much for the Discord and just everything that you guys have meant for me, as this year has been amazing and tough and worth it. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't, give a chance to join the Discord. And tomorrow we'll be back. Fucking cried. We'll be back for Fates United tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. With a fun time of our crew being able to leave Solistium and check out Benali for the first time. So I'm super excited to get into that. And then on Sunday, we'll be having Beacon Zora with the next part. It'll be pre-recorded, but this week you'll be able to still see it at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Marky Gaming's channel. So I love you guys so much. We're gonna go ahead and raid someone before we end tonight. See if there's any of our friends. Yeah, I know exactly who we're sending this over to. All of you, I love you all so much, and we're gonna send it over to someone that I met through streaming. Her name is Shumai Sunbun.
Hey, she was in my stream today,
Shumai, yeah,
Awesome.
she is an amazing friend, very positive streamer, just like a fun vibe. I met her playing Pokemon Snap, actually, funny enough.
too. Oh yeah. I remember
So
that.
thank you guys so much for being here for this. We'll be back next Wednesday, back on my channel. Fingers crossed that the internet doesn't suck again. And we'll go ahead and raid Shumai.
Fine.
I love all of you guys. We'll see you later. Send her the love and joy as you guys give me the love and joy and respect. Send her the Bardic Barrage, and we will see you next week. I love you guys all so much. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye. And then ending Faye.